go. And if you're new and you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing. We're getting close to 500,000. Let's get right into it. Let's set the playing field. MWIII drops a video about catfalls. Long story short, MWIII exposed catfalls as a weirdo, as a creepy individual, and someone who now we can say with certainty scammed her audience. If not scammed it, allegedly. She spent $100,000 that was supposed to fund her fight against injustice and transphobia, and she used those $100,000 to get an apartment, to buy drugs. I'm talking fentanyl, crack, heroin, I believe as well, a $2,000 chair. And to this day, 2 years after the GoFundMe went live, she still hasn't sued the police department. She hasn't done anything. MWIII and the artist Just a Worm got a lot of unjustified hate. The artist who drew the original thumbnail had to either delete his page, or I don't know if it got reported. Long story short, catfalls and her disgusting community were harassing MWIII, Just a Worm, his wife, and anyone who dared go against the great almighty heroin lover catfalls. Why is this relevant on the tipster video? It's because tipster and catfalls are friends. I will not be surprised if they met up, and I would not be surprised if tipster is cheating on his wife with catfalls. But at least once per month he gets caught in 4K flirting with an e-girl, sometimes messes up and the girl's like 16. That's documented. He apologizes. I'm not calling him a predator, by the way. I don't think tipster is a pedophile. So catfalls and tipster are very lovey-dovey. They're always interacting with each other. They're always flirting back and forth. So when catfalls got exposed for being a scammer, allegedly, guess who came to her defense? The one, the only Tip Man. Him crying and panicking and deleting everything, and the reason why I think he's finally going to be gone. So this goes back 2 days ago, and this person says, holy shit, Tipster deleted 24 million views from his channel. We go to his social blade, you know, he was getting 800 views in a day, then 200. And the day that the MWIII video drops, he out of nowhere deletes 24 million views from his channel. What could he be hiding? I don't know, but I know this means that he's finally, hopefully, leaving the platform. I mean, if you search Tipster right now, his channel doesn't come up. It's just gone. It's just nowhere to be found. There's like a million videos that pop up before his. I really hope Tipster finally leaves YouTube. I mean, no one was watching. He was making like $10 per month. So it was just a waste of his time. No one was watching. If I ever fall off this much, you guys will never hear from me. I would have been like, yeah, I'm out. He's just gone. He decided to disappear. Pretty convenient timing, if you ask me, because of the catfalls video and who was friends with catfalls, Tipster. And if you still don't believe me, well, let me play you this clip.
The franchise that invented the term jiggle physics. Oh shit! Okay, we love Gooner games.
Oh fuck, I'm getting so horny. Thank you, Daddy. I'll shut up.
We love us some Gooner games around here, okay?
Why would you ever have this as a soundbite? You have to program this shit, okay? And I promise you guys, I am absolutely not getting any joy playing this freak's audio saying weird shit.
We love Gooner games.
Oh fuck, I'm getting so horny. Thank you, Daddy. I'll shut up.
I am willing to bet everything I have in my bank account, which is approximately $5.50. I am very willing to say that Tipster has definitely played with his tip with that audio. This guy's an insane weirdo, freak, loser. He's the reason why I'm ashamed to say that I'm Latino, because Tipster is Latino and he's just giving us a horrible reputation. He does not represent us. We're not like him. He's somewhere doing freaky odd things. Once again, his wife could come in at any second and hear this. If I even see one Tipster defender under this comment section, I will dox my haters. I can't wait till someone takes that out of context. And it's like, oh, here we have Sensitive Society saying he will dox his haters. Keemstar tweeted this about 2 hours ago. 2 down, 1 to go. Talking about the horse lover that is Vosh. Don't talk about horses or My Little Pony near him. He might get a little too excited. Next one that's been crossed out, catfalls. Everyone knows exactly what this disgusting individual has done. And the last one that needs to be taken out, this man. And of course, if you follow me on Twitter, you saw me reply and I said, I won't stop until Tipster goes down. And someone responded with, please don't. If he falls, he'll probably cause an earthquake. And then I found this tweet from MWIII's wife, Do Jangles. But if you guys saw that I was a Tipster hater, she takes it to a whole different level, and it's extremely based and red pill and taco pilled. Announced his retirement for the 20th time from drama content. Cut his nose to spite his face by wiping 24 million views and making it harder to search his channel. Yet again, it's pretty much over. So here we have tipsters saying this. I just ignored their BS. I don't do drama content anymore. Pause, what's this? Isn't this drama? I mean, if I get 1,000 views or 900 with 100,000 subscribers, you guys will never hear from me again. At that point, I have fallen off. It's GG's. It's over. Time to get a real job. I mean, this is drama content. What do you mean? And if you're like, oh, well, sensitive, this DM is from months ago. Isn't this drama? His whole channel is a drama channel. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm a drama channel. I'm a commentary channel. I keep you guys in the loop, whether that's pop culture, celebrities, or niche influencers like Tipster. I try to cover everything because I genuinely enjoy this and it's fun. Sometimes I have W takes and W videos. Sometimes I have L takes and L videos. It's how you respond to those that build your reputation. Unlike Tipster, which doubles down even if he's wrong. I just ignore their BS. I don't do drama content anymore, and we try to keep this place a drama-free zone now, which I know you've been gone for a while, so you didn't know. It's best you just ignore them. They're not worth our energy. What if I told you this is a newer one? This is from May 11th, so like 3 days ago, and it seems like, is she a moderator for the Tipster? I don't even know, but she says, Tipster shared with us a few days ago that he's not interested in covering drama anymore and deleting all of his old drama videos. He wants to move on from that and do different stuff now. So if drama videos were not getting you anywhere, what else are you going to make? Cooking with Tipster? Working out with Tipster? How to lose weight and 5 easy steps featuring Keffels? You're over. You're cooked. You're finished. You need to focus on your real job and give up on YouTube because it's over. And I know that that sounds mean. And I'm one of those people that say, follow your dreams. You can do absolutely anything you set your mind to because I did it and I believe in all of you.
I'm right, you're wrong, no convo.
Oh, jeez.
You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
Like, I gotta enjoy that.
Oh, boy.
I'm on the side of masturbating to adult human beings.
Get the fuck out.
That's amazing.
That's the side I'm on.
Wow.
Whatever's on this side, so there's like a Venn diagram. Adult human beings, pornography. And then there's a Venn diagram of everything else. I don't want to be with that.
You're on the wrong side of this.
I don't want to be in that Venn diagram. Because
You're on the wrong side
mine
of this.
includes all the crazy shit, like popping, balloon popping. Remember that? Fart smelling, whatever.
Okay. Okay.
It's adults.
Remember when the House of Gord put somebody in a hole in the living room?
That's included in ours,
Yeah.
in our Venn diagram. So we get freaky in ours.
Okay. So
Human,
you don't kink
adult.
shame. You allow.
There's a big playground and adult human beings.
What about mud? The people who like sink in mud.
Mud, oh God,
people?
dude, you guys remember that?
Yeah, the quicksand.
The
Quicksand porn.
That's an art circle.
Okay.
Stroking as hard and fast as
Everything.
we can.
That's probably on the outer edge of the circle, let's be real.
Oh, it's well in there.
It's well in the
adults.
circle?
It's adult human beings.
Was this a House of Gord?
No,
Thing?
it was something I think Bert Kreischer
Yeah,
showed
Bert told us
in like
about
a
it.
really, really early
That was
episode
the
of the
cursed,
broadcast.
the forgotten episode.
No,
No.
it wasn't the forgotten
This
one.
was on.
Yeah.
Oh, it did make it out.
It was the first time he came on after the forgotten episode.
Can we show that or no? Because it's so
Mud,
funny.
I don't really remember.
It wasn't like explicit or anything. They were like fully clothed. It was just this bizarre fetish of watching people slowly sink into.
It was women and like, it was like
I think they were in like bathing suits.
they're models.
Yeah.
And they're slowly sinking into quicksand
I'm
or
really
just
mud.
like,
okay
oh,
to show
no.
for a second.
It's very interesting.
very weird.
You guys want to send a link? Love is Ish is saying Ish don't think so.
I don't think we can watch it. It's fucking crazy.
Maybe I need to be reminded. I don't think it's that bad.
It's not.
I honestly don't remember what it
but
looked
it's
like.
definitely like kink.
It's out there. Watch it.
We watched it on the podcast before.
But my point is that episode green still? I mean,
Here's the highlight.
Crowder wants us to watch it.
Here, I'll put it on the screen. Don't switch to it yet, Ian, and you can kind of pre-screen this. Ian. What do you think?
So here she is. She's in a bikini. Oh yeah, she's stuck in that mud, man.
Yeah, that's a little revealing, no?
No, she's a bikini.
Okay.
What's wrong with right?
No, it was.
Yeah, I think so far it's fine.
But maybe it's not worth it. It's just it's like a model in a bikini struggling to get out of mud.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you get it.
But
You get it from that.
The point is, that exists comfortably in our circle. They're living in the other circle, the nether realm.
Maybe they just never heard of this stuff. Maybe we need to introduce them to more options.
I don't know, man. I feel like you see this circle usually before you see this circle. You know, like you know that meme where it's like you have two paths: light and a beautiful castle and a perfect life, and then the dark, scary woods of drawn child pornography. Oh yeah, I said there was gonna be a content court today. Again, because Oliver Tree invited us and forced us to go to his show, we didn't have the time that I thought we needed to really nail it down. AB put so much work into it, and the fundamental of it is fantastic. And so I want to put in the effort to make sure that it's a certified classic banger.
Thank you.
So that'll be coming next week.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be our best one, if I'm being honest. I'm really excited.
The target is super fresh and ripe.
Yeah.
And the receipts are bananas. So I want to make sure it's perfect, you know.
And the good thing is that every day it's delayed, there's more. So
It's true.
A little hint for you. Little teaser for you there. Little
sprinkle.
Now, just to be clear to Vosh, now looking at horsecock is not in my Venn diagram.
Right.
And so
You
people,
did specify human.
that's it.
Yeah.
It's so easy. It's so easy to follow. Human adults.
But
two words.
Ethan, need I remind you that he wants to be the horse? I've been reminded of this many times, and I'm not really sure why that's supposed to be better.
Why does it make it better?
I'm not really clear on the point being made with that.
Right.
Listen, when horse is mentioned, that's not in my diagram. If the person's a horse, if the horse is a person, if the horse is a horse, of course. It goes in the dark Venn diagram.
Hello, Vosh. You have to cool it with the horse stuff, pal.
That's Hanson. So we've got a whole lot to get to. I was doing, do we have my Insta stories where I was shitting on his show the whole time? I thought that was kind of fun, but.
Yeah, 1 second.
But yeah, it was great. And said hi to lots of wonderful fans there. So hi girlies, we love you. They're the best. They are so nice.
Yes. The best people in the world.
There were some fans of the show that were from like Idaho, and like people came all over.
Wow.
To the show.
Really?
Yeah.
The lady that got Ela the chair.
Yeah.
Thank you, Simone, is a fan of the show.
Oh,
Yeah, that saved me, honestly. Yeah.
She works with the venue, I think.
Ela went bawling in this outfit with these big ass shoes. And she's pregnant as hell, as you guys know, so. It was standing room only.
Yeah.
Consenting adults. Okay, I prefer, obviously, right? Like, that's a crime. Well, other stuff's a crime, too. A consenting adult humans. Okay, let's include it consenting. What's your argument? Now it's 3 words, and I don't want to overload your brain.
Those girls need to want to be.
Well, I thought consenting was like obvious. I thought we didn't need to say that.
I thought it was obvious, but I guess in this world today,
What's your argument?
You never know. Consenting human beings, adults, we love them and everything they do. It was me enjoying Oliver's concert.
Yo. Somebody just called you out hardcore in the chat.
What'd I do?
When you played Baldur's Gate 3, you fucked the Mind Flayer, dude. You fucked the Mind Flayer.
Well, he was a human.
Oh, boy.
You made me spoil the game.
Okay.
You're like, fuck it, I did it. And I was a dragon.
Oh, wait, so you weren't a human?
No. I was a dragon and I fucked an alien.
So this is dragon on alien sex. These are 2 fictional creatures. I guess this is... So does this in the circle is the question. Do we need to expand the definition?
No.
Still not in the circle.
My dick was
So you're
not
out of the
my-
circle, dude.
My dick was not in my hand. It wasn't. It was. I was doing it for the research. I was like, I was saying, can I
You wouldn't go beat off to that, though.
Absolutely. Zach, absolutely not.
So, I mean,
It was really just research. Could I make a dragon have sex with an alien? Did they program that into the game?
That's pretty
They
crazy.
did. They did. Yeah. All right. Stop contradicting me. Next person that contradicts me gets banned. First we come in, he makes us wear the biggest fucking sticker. Like, bro, are you serious? You trying to humiliate me? You guys, like, we had to wear.
That was your VIP pass?
Yeah.
We all had the same thing. Oh, yeah, you weren't there, Dan.
Yeah, everybody has
Yeah,
to put
dude,
that
you made,
on.
look at the size of this fucking sticker.
That's fucking fun.
I was like, I'm not putting this on.
Me
And then
too.
I came to the first security line. I was like, you gotta put
You
the
have
sticker
to.
on. Discipline.
So then here I am getting upset with someone behind me smoking weed, and I feel I'm getting sick.
Wait, come back to that.
Go ahead.
So funny.
You know what happened here? I was trying to take a selfie, and the flash went off unexpectedly and blinded the shit out of me.
Oh, God, what a fucking dork you are.
Chill, bro. I was at a live show. What were you doing? The opening band was crushing it. I said, man, they should headline, not Oliver.
Fiddler, great band.
Fiddler. Fiddler on the roof.
Fiddler on the roof.
Right.
Let's go. Here, Ela left her Coke Zero with me. I was getting fucked up.
Oh, devil.
Here we are meeting him out backstage. He's really weird. He's insecure about his height, so he had to stand on the table behind us.
Nasty.
And I just knew that it was going to be a terrible show. Then we took a photo with his head cut off, much better. Dude, when the opening bad fiddler stopped, everyone started leaving, bro. Look at that. Look at this. Everyone's fucking leaving. I was like, yo, no. Then there's the supercomputer group. And I was being a little snooty. I said, WTF is this?
What is this shit? That's so rude.
Yeah, I said, try explaining this to George Washington. You can't. Which is how the metric by which I judge all art.
Of course. I thought Fiddler should have gone on after the computer.
You think they were more featured?
I think they were more hyped than.
Well, I think Oliver's foot may have been on the scale because he is part of the supercomputer group.
Got it.
Yeah. So here they are. They're doing their thing. And then they're doing that mosh. I was like, chill, it's Oliver Tree. We're not doing that corn. Like, come on, guys. But then I finally...
like corn, yeah.
They're doing Shrek Rock. They're playing All-Star.
Yeah, Shrek Rock.
Don't stop coming, and they don't start coming. But then I felt bad. I realized, you know, I was wrong for what I said about supercomputer. Let me go back and pause it. Yeah, I'd like to issue an apology to the previous performers. They were a superb act. I let my hostility towards Oliver Tree bleed into my judgment of the other bands. I deeply regret this and promise to do better. So my deepest apologies to Supercomputer. They were fantastic. They were really good. Loved the whole thing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And then here he is. He comes out. Whatever. He sounds fine. Oh, and then here we got up on stage, and I was just said nice things, which I already said on the show here. And I even linked to his website for anyone that wants to go to olivetree.com and keep up to date with all this happenings. And this is us right now going live.
Wow.
Here we are. Yeah, we love him. We sure do.
Boosted.
Oh, this is huge, you guys. 2 huge announcements.
Yeah.
One, it seems that YouTube is rolling out some kind of thing, giving out a free membership for the first month.
It's crazy. If you have premium.
If you have premium.
Got it.
If you had premium for 3 or more months.
It's what we've been talking about, essentially. It's like Twitch Prime subs, but on YouTube. It's not the same, but it's a start.
What would be kind of baby?
You have to have YouTube Premium for 3 or more months.
Okay, so by the way, and I love YouTube Premium. That's what I use. I use YouTube Music. It's honestly such a great value, and YouTube does such a horrible job of marketing it. You can download videos, you can minimize videos, which should be available anyway, but whatever.
Yeah.
Then you get access to all music, new and otherwise on YouTube Music, which is great. I use it. That's what I love. And you get no ads on YouTube, so it's fantastic. So if you have been a YouTube premium subscriber for 3 or more months, you can give us a free membership. How do they check that?
I mean, I'm sure their system.
Well, there's a screenshot.
How do
We can
people
show this,
check?
right?
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Oh.
It was free.
I don't know. Did it pop up for you, I mean?
No, it didn't pop up for me. I went to the channel on my second account and it came up.
Okay.
When I went to join, I had to click join and then it came up.
Sure.
So that's freaking awesome. So yeah, check us out.
Yeah.
And it says first channel membership for under $10. So definitely do the $9.99 one.
Yeah, you might as well, for sure.
And I'll also say this. We had a fantastic members show yesterday. Sunny V2, the guy who goes, made a video about me, and we reacted to it. It was nice art content, I thought. So if members want to go watch that, it's
Brand
there.
drama.
And let me also say this quickly. Ethan's Basement and other channels that upload members content, I'm not going to strike you for any existing content, but I am asking with peace and love, no more members content being posted, clips or episodes. You know, I just prefer to have control over that content. I've noticed things where like people are posting updates of parts of it where I was like, that's not a part I would like highlighted. And it's like, I should have control over the members' content and what's seen there. You know what I mean? Like if we want to post highlights from it, then we will do it.
Yeah, we'll still throw up a highlight or two every other week. Yeah.
But like there's certain things when I'm talking about things or I'm more casual about the way I'm talking about things that maybe I'm not articulating myself in a perfect way, that I don't want people uploading. Whatever you want to do with this public show, go for it. All of our public episodes, go fucking crazy. I don't care. But I am issuing this warning with peace and love. No more members, clips, highlights. Thank you, peace and love. I will not strike you for any existing content, but please, no more. No more.
I think that's fair. It's behind a paywall, so it's like...
Also, I want, like, here I'm like, yo, you guys want to go watch this members thing of us reacting to this? It was the whole episode was us reacting to it. So somebody for sure has or is going to clip that whole thing, which is basically the whole episode.
Right,
and then
it makes the membership kind of...
I want people to go, you know, I want people to go and watch it there.
Hey, you can clip that.
That's all.
I apologize. Oliver was trying to call in when you were saying all those nice things about him. I didn't see the text until just now.
So what?
Too late? Are you back to
No, you can have him call him.
Huh?
You can have him call him. Just let him know he's on a timer.
Okay, I'll send a link.
You know. Also, a big announcement starting on Monday of next week. We will be starting all shows with peace and love at 12 p.m. PST.
Wow. This is the biggest news. Yes. Why didn't we open the show with this? This is huge. Big news. Oh boy.
So please, everybody, from now on, after, what's the date?
It's the 16th.
No, what's Monday's date?
Oh, Monday.
17, 18, 19. On the 19th of February, with peace and love, no more start time at 1 p.m. Any shows that start at 1 p.m. is going to be super late. I'm warning you with peace and love.
Thank you.
Which isn't something that we ever do.
At 12 p.m. PST to be on time to the live show. Thank you. The reason being is that I've been getting home late and I don't like it now. Well, you know, I got kids and I really want to spend as much time with them as I can.
I gotta tell you something, Ethan. This week, I think it was on Monday, after you left, we were all having a discussion about how miserable driving home at 5:30 was.
Yeah.
And in particular, there's living situations are moving for some people, and there was thoughts about that. And we had the thought, we're like, you know, if we just ended like an hour earlier, we would miss the worst of the traffic. And I told everyone, I'm like, all right, I'm going to talk to Ethan this week. I'll pitch him on it. Let's see if we can starting earlier. And then last night in the chat, you were like, guys, from now on, let's start at 12. And everybody started thanking me. Total fucking coincidence.
You have this.
I should have just taken credit, but I was like, no, I didn't talk to him. He just.
Well, I think
He was actually talking to me about it for like 2 weeks already, maybe, but he just.
Well, we were all
forgetting.
feeling it. Apparently, we were all on the same page.
He kept forgetting to like make the announcement and make it official.
Yeah, we were all feeling the same thing. It's been shitty leaving the office so late.
Yeah, the traffic.
But yeah, I had the same thing. I was like, just 1 hour, and I would be like home at a great time.
It seems like the feedback from the audience is generally very positive.
But I knew all you guys. I knew all you guys would love it, so I wasn't even a combo that I needed to have with you guys. I needed to be lauded by you guys. Are we getting a ton of members?
Yes, a bunch. They're all
Really?
Well, just single members?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about that. We got a
you're
bunch
talking
of
about just gifted members.
Yeah,
Well, that's great too. That's even better.
Thank you to all the gifted members who stand. These are members against lollies. We stand united against the lolly front.
Yeah.
And starting earlier will also make the show more accessible for my European family. There we go. Yeah, super cool.
Right.
Great.
There you go. Yeah, everyone seems happy about that.
Nice.
That's great.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So, God, my throat is really fucked. This is gonna be tough, man. Let's see.
What was that?
Want to give a shout out? Yeah, I'll take another cup of throat coat. I'll go to take a soda, please. Thank you so much. Thank you. Peace and love. Let's just get straight into it. There's like here stuff. People were loving the first episode of The Bachelor, which I'm happy. It was a huge success. Lots of excitement there.
Nice.
The Bachelor, yes, of course. Not to be confused with the incredibly famous franchise.
Yeah.
Unrelated.
No association.
Also, some fantastic Cat Cav updates. He put out the new episode of Failure. I'm not going to watch the whole thing, but there are some things worth showing. For example,
Beta.
His new episode, God bless him, has 37,000 likes with 15,000 views, which is phenomenal.
Explain that, YouTube. Really what's happening?
They liked it so much, everybody liked it 2.5 times.
Right, but you can't do that.
I didn't think so, but right. Hey, what's up? What's up, buddy?
How's it going, friend?
God,
I can't hear you.
Bro, he looks like a little kid in his mom's car.
Why
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Love the shirt, bro.
Yo, wow. Wow.
How do you feel?
I feel good, man. I can't believe I tricked you guys into coming last night.
You hear how fucking sick I am?
Me.
I know. I think you got me sick.
I was coughing.
No.
I was coughing in your mouth whenever you were talking.
Well, when I beat you up on stage, I mean, I wanted to publicly apologize that I didn't mean to whip your ass so hard in front of all my fans.
Bro, you told me you weren't gonna do that. You were like, I'm gonna bring my friend Ethan out. I'm gonna say nice things because I know lots of fans are here. And then all of a sudden, I'm at my seat and I start hearing "fuck Ethan Klein." I was in the bathroom. I said, "Yo, what the hell?" So I charged up to the stage and I was like, "Bro, why did you betray me, Judas? You fucking, you're such a shit friend, bro."
That was the best part. Is I told you, I was like, yeah, come out there. I'm going to say my best friend lives in LA, my favorite person. Come out. And then, of course, what happens? I'm like, it's because it's my hometown show. I'm going to bring out my arch nemesis, he who shall not be named. And then I did the fuck Ethan Klein chant, which I didn't even start. They just started doing it on their own accord. You know how it is.
That's not, it's on video, man. I don't know what you're trying to spin.
No, there's no footage. I made sure that there's no recording allowed at my show. I take people's phones away.
Yeah, but actually, it was a great show. We were saying we all had a lot of fun. Thank you.
Wait,
I'm so grateful.
Can I actually say we met your mom and dad?
I met your mom and dad, bro.
So?
You know, my mom told me, she's like, Ethan's so small in person. He's such a short guy. He's so fragile. She said that. That was the only thing she said. I was like, what'd you think of him? She's like, he looks great in the, what's the other guy's name? I was like, oh, her boyfriend? And she was like, yeah, he's such a fragile little guy. I was like, yeah, well, you know, he has very brittle bones. And I was worried when I took you down that I maybe broke one of your ribs because you're so tiny and fragile.
Listen, I'm fine. Me and your mom had a lovely conversation. She said very nice things. She gave me her phone number. So we're going to stay in touch.
Well, you know I have Donna's number, so don't play games with me, okay?
Also, your dad, dude, your dad is, I was like, okay, I understand why Oliver's such a weird guy. Your dad's funny.
What is that supposed to mean, dude?
No, your dad seems like a character. He looks like Paul Simon.
It does look like Paul Simon.
I don't know who that is, but I'm taking that as...
What the fuck, bro?
Stop.
You're a musician. You don't know who Paul Simon is? Why would you even say that on camera, live?
I don't know anybody. All I know is that there's that new group Supercomputer. What do you think of my new artist I signed?
My thought,
like him?
My thought was, you can't explain that to George Washington, so I'm not a fan of it.
Okay, well, I'll take that as
No, but seriously, what do you think George Washington would have thought looking at that? He would have had an aneurysm, bro, and then our country would have never been free. Why are you trying to kill George Washington, coward?
If I would ask George Washington, he would have probably taken out his wooden teeth and he probably would have jumped in the mosh pit, dude.
Yeah, right.
George would have loved it.
George Fox, dude.
He does. George knows how to get down with a good time. And, you know, he probably would have liked their new single, Welcome to Hell, that just dropped.
All right. You need to drop the call.
No, I'm not
No.
I'm not.
No. God, every time, man. I was being nice, and now he comes up and plugging, dude.
Always be silent.
Every time I talk to him, he FaceTimes me sometimes, and someone's always driving him. It's like, bro, get a grip. You're not that important. Who are you, Miss Daisy?
He's probably in his parents' backseat, to be honest.
Yeah, his mommy's driving him. You don't need a driver, bro. You're Oliver Tree.
Not allowed to sit in the front seat. It's too dangerous.
He called Hawk on, but his dad told him, get your bitch ass in back. All right, let's move it on. So, Cav, congratulations. There's actually more. Here's a graphical representation of Failure Episode 2. Somebody crunched the numbers here. Let's see. So, failure count. We got a count of who said failure most. This is very interesting. So, Ryan said failure 27 times. He said failure, failed, failing, and fail, and failure 61 times.
Whoa.
Then if you compare it to Brad and Bryce, who are just trying to like live their own life, 5 and 5. It's like, and you can see speaking time.
Dude.
He dominated the conversation.
Wait till you see today's episode. Cam's been working on it.
I didn't finish
who's making these?
Someone on the subreddit who's like a statistics engineer.
I really want to see the breakdown for the speaking time in this latest episode, so I'll probably do that right now and take a...
Emergency Gloomy made it. But you can see on this pie chart, Ryan dominated almost 60% of talking time with 2 people who are apparently his guests. He invited them to share their stories of failure. And here he is dominating the conversation. What an imbecile.
I had a DUI in 2005.
Brad couldn't have given less fucks, or he couldn't. Yeah, that was true. He can't give less fucks. 19%. Brad does not care about you, Ryan. He hated you in high school and he hates you now.
Thanks for taking care of her, bro.
Compared to recent activity on other popular YouTube podcasts and channels, like button engagement, here you can see Cav is just on a league of his own, like to view ratio. He's at 16.64% like to view ratio. If you compare that to someone like Mr. Beast. Wait, what's the black and the dislike ratio? I see. The really good podcast, just I don't know who this one they included here. This one has 0.65. Oh, that's Trisha's. Thank you. Oh, wow, people really love her. You know, I don't know why they had to do this, but they showed ours, and it's pretty low. And I was like, bro, did you really have to hit me like that? Yikes! It's higher than Impulsive's. But Trish is crushing us by over double. Like,
wow.
Or no, that's dislike. Oh shit, no, that's dislikes.
No, what are you looking at? The black or the blue bar?
I was looking at the black one.
Okay, dislike to view bar.
She does have more likes ratio than us, though, but it's not that extreme.
No.
She's crushing it on the dislike bar. We do well on that too, though. Surprised that. But anyway, so he has godlike engagement stats. We also did a little bit of inquiry. We were uncovering this Reddit user, Condition Wonderful 52. We wondered, is this Brad the Bull? Thank you to Drew Noel. Did an in-depth analysis of the linguistic similarities between Brad the Bull and this mystery Reddit user. It's quite compelling.
I love the presentation.
Where's the one with the HTML? Can someone grab that in the comments? So let's
Post and uplink this.
Uplink it, you moron.
Uplink this.
So here's a comment from the mystery Reddit user. I heard Brian and Brad went to high school together and didn't see each other for over 25 years. Brad met his ex-wife and asked Brian for permission to date her because he's a good guy. We are all giving him... Oh, God damn. My throat. I've worked through this before.
You want me to help?
It's gonna, I mean...
Show up at work and work harder.
All right, Joe, listen, that's what I'm doing, man.
Fuck you.
Like you,
show up at work.
You want to take the day off? Your throat hurt?
Fuck you.
Fuck you, bitch.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, dude. We are all giving him a hard time for no reason. So now here's Brad leaving a comment on Twitter. Brad Baskin, the Bulls. Brad the Bull Baskin said, "We've all been there. You're a great guy. We all know that. Keep your head high. Everybody makes mistakes. All that matters is you apologize. It shows your intentions are not to hurt anybody. See you in the next space." So now let's do a comparison here. Sorry. Because of the grammatical missteps, it proves that they may have a shared identity. So we wondered who would do, what boomer would do the capitalized on these shorthand acronyms, not gonna lie, all caps. And we wondered, who's the boomer who would do that? Well, if you go to always closing Instagram comments, here is Brad the Bull, presumably. It could be Jessica too, but I think she's above all this. And God bless her, she's really fantastic. She's a strong, beautiful, powerful woman that would not lower herself to faking comments. But you can see, TBT, throwback. This motherfucker do a throwback Thursday?
Yeah.
Dude, that is the most boomer ass shit. That is unforgivable.
I feel like that's so old.
TBT, dude. We're not all on that page. So he says, a month before COVID, summer is coming, let's fucking go. All capitalized acronyms. This is, in my opinion, pretty compelling. Don't you agree? I mean, it's small, but it's significant.
No, I think it's a great catch. I mean, the only question is, can we exclude Ryan from doing the same kind of boomer thing?
Well, as of now, we don't have enough evidence to exclude anybody.
Right.
But as of now, if we had like a chart on a cork board,
not real.
The leading suspect would be Brad. Based on the evidence at hand. There's more evidence though.
Okay.
And this fucking guy.
Here's the mystery Reddit user. He uses this 100% agreed. He says that. Here he says, "You're an asshole, bro." Now, let's go look at Brad Baskin on Twitter. It's free, 100%. Now, again, that's very specific, linguistic.
Yeah.
The 100 with the percent.
Not spelled out.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I know somebody that would type that.
There's a lot of different
Very
ways to do that. Yeah. But then it continues. Here he called, "You're an asshole, bro." And then he calls Bryce Hall back on Twitter. Bryce says, I will only post pics of my flaccid penis.
Bro.
Well, I'm still waiting, I think. And Baskin said, wow, bro. Again, it is compelling.
It's good. I want a little less compelling.
It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Wow, bro. I mean, that's like...
Yeah. Bro, like, he says that.
Not like that. Like, wow, bro.
Yeah.
Or, like, if you're talking to someone who's being a dick, you're an asshole, bro. Like, that's not totally normal to be like that. There's more. Here is the Reddit user using BC for because.
That's again very specific.
Okay, that one.
This one also says because, though. So, what is it? Interchanging BC and because.
Just that he uses both of those.
Dude.
Not many people write BC.
This is, and hold on, hold on. This is 1 day apart. The first one where he uses BC is from September 23 of 23. This one here was the next day, and he used because, and he wrote it out. Now here you can see, same thing here. 11 months ago, both comments, likely from the same thread, I don't know, but around the same time. BC, because. I think
that one's more compelling to me than the bro.
You add it all up, though, Dan.
Even just the usage of the word because is very specific.
Absolutely. There's more. Here's the mystery user. Like a nice guy, is a good guy, like a nice guy. Here's Brad using the same terminology. You're a great guy, he says. Again, you laugh, but...
Very important stuff.
I mean, these are varying levels of damning, I would say.
Yeah.
But
all together?
But all together, yeah. I'm just painting a bit of a picture.
George Janko is the nicest guy.
I think I'm just holding out because it's still way funnier to me if it's Ryan.
I agree, but
I wish it was Ryan. It's still funny if it's Brad, though.
Yeah.
It's definitely still funny.
Not only is it funny, it's deeply pathetic. That he was like, I'm gonna fuck that dude.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty bad.
Like, dude, get a grip, man.
I love it.
Here's the mystery user occasionally finishing their comments without punctuation. Ran on sentences. I'm not gonna read this one, but pause it and look. It's run on sentences. Get wrecked. And finally,
that was a bit nasty.
the most damning evidence entered. This user has left comments on the subreddit are realtors. What? Brad the Bull Baskin is, as his handle says, always closing, a proud realtor.
Real.
So somebody posted, kill me now. They bumped into their garage. What a moron.
Idiot.
Only a realtor is dumb enough to do that.
Real.
No offense, but has your dad ever, sorry, I love your dad, Zach. Has he ever crashed into the garage door?
No, he'd whip my ass if I did that too.
He's one of the good ones.
Yeah, he's very...
At least you, as the open house agent, didn't run into your open house garage door today.
Oh, it was that, yeah. The homeowner was like, my agent fucking crashed into my garage door.
Real.
What a moron. But then Brad, or well, not Brad, the mystery account responds, been there, nothing more annoying.
What?
He's been there.
I will say, there are some realtors that are fit.
Thumbnail, for once.
Yeah. So the Keffels, she made a video about me. She had been... she had made like tweets and talked about me in live streams. And she was like, I will put everything I have on the line to defend Vosh consumption of child pornographic drawings. She said, here's where I will make my stand.
On Lolly Hill.
Lolly Hill is where I choose to die. She's like 300, you know, where they like, here's the spot, except it's on Lolly Hill. 300? Except they're not defending, what's the name of the city? Sparta. They weren't defending Sparta. She's just defending drawn child pornography. Kind of the same, it's like the same righteous battle. So there's this video that I want to look over, some of my favorite parts. But there's also other really fun Bosch updates. Like this one guy who we said he's a self-admitted pedophile, Mr. Girl. He got upset that he's demanding a retraction, but I don't think I went far enough in my description of him, frankly.
Really?
Yeah. But you're not gonna believe this shit. There's just like a whole group of these people out there, and it's blowing my fucking brain out. And I know I'm not the only one. I know y'all are just. And it's not like I want to keep talking about this like so much, but we can't let the pedos win. They need to be snubbed out, ground into dust. You know what I mean? There's no space for ethical consumption of CP, drawn or otherwise. Thank you. He sleeps in the cutest spot.
Yeah, so funny.
Funny boy. So, let's just start from the top, I guess. We'll have a lot of fun here, talking about our dear friend Keffels.
I got your 6.
What's that about? So Keffels starts her video by saying, I implied her and Tipster are pedos. Let's take a look.
I think that people need to...
Bro, the way that she makes... The way that she, like, symbolizes when she talks is so annoying.
It is very hard to watch.
Is this it?
Well, let me show you. It's like the chair moves up and down. Like, what the fuck does that even have to do with talking? Maybe just move the mouth. Like, what is this dumb shit? Look.
To be careful about false allegations of pedophilia.
Wait, this is her
This is her channel.
character?
Yeah.
I didn't know that this was her thing, but, like, why the chair moving up and
It's
down?
kind of ironic considering the topic. Looks like
A child?
Yeah.
It does, actually. I mean, that's a child in, like, a dog outfit, right? And, I mean, geez, they can't even reach the bottom. They're just bobbing up and down in the chair, which is obviously way too big for them. Kids need special barber chairs.
I've never seen her videos.
Why'd she go barber?
This is new to me.
This is all bananas. So it's called Vosh and the Hypocrisy of Ethan Klein. All right. Oh, and by the way,
I mean, the title is so serious, and then this is the footage. I didn't realize.
her video is serious.
Yeah.
Just so you know why we're doing this. This has 27,000 views, not a lot, but after 8 hours, but 22.4 thousand likes. This is a community of people out here who need to be ground into torse glue, like no space. We don't want you. There's no space for y'all to be. You guys need to go back to the shadows and talk about CP, drawn CP there. You know what I mean? Don't do it on YouTube. We don't want to see it. We don't like it. Remember the Venn diagram? Adult, human, consenting, we love. Love. Everything else, and I mean everything else, we do not love it. Let me go to the beginning, yeah. She starts this motherfucker off with in memory of Tony Winchester, who was the RS Glory and Gold.
Why bring him up? What the hell?
He, first of all, I'm speechless with that one.
Yeah.
Apparently, she mentions him in the video.
What?
She compares what I said to. Wait, what? Hold on. Let me catch up on some notes here.
She basically compared the situation of.
I was out of frame.
Yeah, she was comparing us talking about someone on the show with false allegations. She was calling it false allegations and comparing it to the Tony situation, basically.
Oh, that is so different.
He's a friend of the show, and he's a dear friend, and he passed away of cancer recently.
So don't even.
I spoke with the phone on him many times throughout that process, and we were friendly and we were close. And the fact that she's even trying to memorialize him by inserting him into a conversation about child pornography is fucking bananas. You know who's doing what Kim started to you by inserting him in this conversation, but go ahead, dummy. Demon.
Here comes the baby.
Yahoo!
She seems to be more of a stuffed animal. Because, like, I don't know what that means. But, she falls off the chair. No limbs move.
Yahoo!
Hello, everyone.
Was that her?
That was Tony.
That's Tony doing the walk.
No, but who did that? Zach or her?
Oh, Zach.
Okay.
No, that wasn't.
Oh, wait, that was in the video?
Yeah.
What a dumb fucking bitch. How dare you? I know it's Tony here. I can believe that.
Yeah, I just assumed that was
Yahoo! Dude, you have no shame.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
I have a Yahoo, but it's not Tony.
I just assumed.
Right,
That was his trademark, the Tony. Whoa, man, that is dark. That is demon behavior. All right, go ahead, demon.
Hello, everyone. As I'm sure you're all aware, this has been quite a chaotic week for me. The situation has taken up a lot more time than I
Are
would
we
have liked.
seriously gonna sit and stare at this?
It's honestly the worst.
Can we put up a picture of her instead?
Yeah, or can we get, when it's rolling, some like ASMR,
Sand cutting, maybe?
ADHD stuff, because this is not it. Kefos, and here I'm going to give you free advice because I care about creators. Anything but this. Put a still image.
Anything but this, please.
I think cutting between still images, like Too Lazy to Try, he just has a picture of George Costanza.
That's better.
And it works.
It honestly is better.
This is the worst thing.
I don't want to see a baby bouncing on a chair.
Yeah.
Did she say it's been a rough week for her?
She did say that, yeah.
Didn't she interject herself into this?
Yeah, nobody.
Absolutely.
That was a choice.
And she continues to interject herself into this.
She likes it, I guess.
She's literally stepped out. Vosh was in front of a firing squad, and she stepped in front of him and said, "No, he did
You will have to
nothing
get
wrong.
through me first."
This man did nothing wrong. I will take his bullets." And they still shot, but those were armor piercing, and it killed them both. And this as an analogy. No, you know what I mean? Not. It's just an analogy. Nobody's doing a firing squad. I don't even own a gun. I do, but not a firing squad gun.
Stop.
It's a shotgun. It's not for firing squad situations.
Yikes!
I'm just being transparent.
You can move on.
Because they usually use like muskets or rifles in that kind of scenario.
Not to,
well, because they haven't done it in a while.
if I speak, I'm in big trouble. In big trouble.
Anyway, it's just an analogy. I don't wish anybody harm.
Speaking, you.
All right, Jordan. Thank you. Maybe he's right this time.
Did too.
Can I see the screen? Yeah.
As I've been trying to dedicate more time to working on my new channel, Scared of Me.
You go to the first time thing.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a lot of
this is a 40-minute video?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay.
Bella is $50 requesting kinetic sand over this video.
That's what I'm asking
Yeah.
for.
Thank you,
I
Bella.
mean, if Bella says it.
Please cover it. Please, I'm begging you.
I think that people
So we're
need
going to
to
the first step.
There we go.
She-
Nice.
Oh, I see.
Can you just put it over her avatar so we don't
Yeah,
see
it's
the
Right in the
bouncing?
middle of the screen.
Yeah, that's better. That's much better.
A little bit bigger.
Yeah, bigger. That's good. Move it down a little bit.
There we go.
Perfect.
The dog's gonna bounce downward, so we need to be careful not to, because that's gonna be annoying. But we'll see.
I think it's got enough coverage.
So here's the first time sent we have. Kefla says I implied that her and Tipster are pedos. Go ahead.
be careful about false allegations of pedophilia. And in fact, this was something that Ethan Klein knew all too well, because he rightfully put Keemstar on blast back in 2016.
That thumbnail's so good, by the way.
So good.
Legendary.
I saw some people saying, I didn't see it myself, but I saw people saying that the original title of this video was Content Nuke Ethan Klein.
Girl, this is not a content. This is a dog. This is a
Nice
one
try.
frame of a dog bouncing up and down. This is like a content fizzle. It's a content, you know, it's a content pop rock.
This was the first thing Sam ever did for the show. She made this one.
Oh,
that's right.
I think it was the first thing.
Whoa.
Actually, no. There was another thing before that. I made I think it was a Trisha Bachelorette thumbnail or something like that. I think that was the first thing.
Were you freelancing or were you working for us?
Ian's ghostwriter, wasn't he?
I think it was Ian's ghostwriter, right?
Wait, what? I said.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it was freelance.
Yeah, what you did mean Ian's ghostwriter?
That like she did it for Ian. Like Ian asked her for help.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Got it.
No, I always credited the brains behind it.
Okay. No ghostwriter.
No ghostwriting, baby.
Yeah, chill.
We don't believe in ghostwriting.
Chill with the accusations.
Yeah, you literally.
Yeah, Dan.
No,
They are
I think I said before, Dan. Her mic wasn't on. I was just trying to cover. No one was answering. That's why.
So, however, and I'll remind you guys, 8.3 million views is a lot. This video was immediately yellowed because of we talked in length, which I thought was absolutely crucial to the video, and I didn't want to cut it. Was the section about Etika, which involves heavy issues of unaliving stuff, and so it was on a mature rating. So I feel like if this one wasn't, it would have gone crazy more. This is a great video.
I also think it might have been the greatest song ever written. Keemstar song.
Keemstar's a rat.
Nibble on
I
your
forgot
cheese.
about it.
Dude, we went all out on this fucking video.
Yeah.
And at the time, man, we had to.
We had to.
And it was great.
It was good to get it all out.
Me and Ian, dude, we were in the trenches for a long time planning that video.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the document.
The document was nuts, man. Yeah. It's a good video if anyone wants to watch it.
For falsely accusing RuneScape Twitch streamer Tony Winchester of being a pedophile, resulting in years-long intense harassment.
He falsely accused an elderly streamer of being a convicted pedophile. I mean, how did he ever even live this one down? And you know what his evidence was? Wait for it. He looked like the guy in the photo. Yeah, that's it. Now, Keemstar likes to act like him and Tony are all good, but here's a clip.
Keffels, you understand what a moron you are, right?
Yeah, she included you explaining exactly why this is a totally different situation.
Totally.
Why did you include that clip?
What the fuck?
Like what?
You look like a moron. And this is what I'm saying. I find it suspicious that you all are so desperate to prove that Bosch did nothing wrong. It makes me wonder, frankly. Keemstar made up that this dude is a pedophile with zero evidence, zero backing, straight out of mist, out of the ether. You guys, on the other hand, are openly defending drawn child pornography. Vosh has it on his computer. We saw it. We saw it.
It's the reason
he admitted it.
Started talking about it.
Says,
I keep saying it.
He literally went on camera and said, I understand why people thought this was lolly. And also the artist is a lolly artist.
Yeah,
Are you really this dumb that you believe that this is comparable at all? To bring this beloved character into a conversation about CP? To do a memorial in the beginning? What the fuck?
He's also literally quoted saying everybody's jerked it to Lolly at some point.
He's on video saying...
We played that. He said that.
And then he said everybody jerk it to Lolly, don't lie. And then he goes, anyone who's attracted to Lolly is attracted to children.
Right. Yeah, he did say both of
said
those
that too.
That's the one, too.
So, Keffels, you want to retake this, you dummy? Why would you call us pedophiles?
Dumb.
You, Keemstar, just made it up about this guy. Yeah, and well, he didn't have any evidence, man. And unfortunately, Kathy, baby.
You dumb motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That looks pretty dumb. Rest in peace, Tony, for real, though. He's a good dude. He's a cool guy. Dude loves RuneScape till the end.
Hell yeah.
What a legend.
Yeah, he played that shit day in and day out for years. Legend.
Grinding.
Yeah.
That was always my idea when I was like a younger man, of like when I was playing WoW and EverQuest. I was like, man, when I'm old and retired, I just want to game hard. He did that.
He lived the dream.
He did that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick.
Keffels believes, yeah, we just talked about this. Ethan does not. Now, let me make something clear. I don't know if Keffels, Vosh, or Tipster are pedophiles.
Right.
And that's not something I would ever claim to know. I've been quite careful and intentional with the way I've worded things. You guys are defending drawn child pornography. Does that mean you're a pedophile? Well, according to Vosh's analysis, it does. I don't know that.
No pedo.
I don't know that. I don't know.
I never did.
I mean, the facts is this. Vosh consumes lolly. This is undisputed. This
And
is
also,
undisputed.
what we showed is us having an issue with all of these factors combined and all of the sentiments and stuff he said on the show. Everything, when you combine it all together, it's creating an uncomfortable picture.
There's like 100 data points of evidence.
Yes.
And she goes, it's just the same thing as GameStar making it up out of thin air. Dumb. You're dumb. You're so dumb. So, like, we know Vosh consumes drawn CP. And according to his own logic, that means he's attracted to kids. Now, what I know is that you guys are defending him. So that's where I'm suspicious of you guys. Thank you, peace and love. Ethan does not care about right or wrong. He only cares about making money, she says. That's a little anti-Semitic, if I'm going to be super hypersensitive about it. Because she says that I'm transphobic for, I don't even fucking know. I don't know if there's any followable logic there. But listen to this rampant anti-Semitism.
Just outright disgusting to me that Ethan Klein is willing to call people pedophiles seemingly without any consideration for the ramifications of his actions. And even more disgusting that he has put others on blast for doing the same thing that he is doing now. But of course, maybe over the years he stopped caring about right or wrong. As throughout most of his recent stream when he engaged in all of this vitriolic behavior, he made sure to let it—
I gotta say, dude, it's so much better with the way we're doing it, with the kinetic stat. It's so much better.
Hypnotized.
everyone know how much money he was making doing this.
And I'll tell you this, Vosh and friends, I am making money right now. And I hope that bothers you. I'm gonna make a ton of money right now, bro. And you know what? I don't give a fuck.
It's just so sad to see.
Yeah, it's sad. Anyway, guys, members, let's get going. We got free memberships. Everybody, if you've been a user of YouTube Music, YouTube Premium for 3 months, you get a free membership, guys. Let's get those gifted going. Let's get those donations going. Let's raise money against Drawn CP. Let's organize. And I will be benefiting individually, specifically from this situation. I'll be enriched and I'll be pleasured. Bad word. Bad, not pleasured, like just be. Okay.
Right. Wasn't thinking that.
And if I'm not mistaken, you were making that joke based on what Vouch said about how you didn't reach out to him because you just wanted to profit off the podcast.
Yes, it was already in a reply to you guys saying it.
Obviously, and like labored to the point of being like banging somebody over the head with how obviously dumb of a joke it is.
Yeah.
But again, if you think I'm doing this just to make money, well, okay, then.
Coma wept.
I mean, yeah, I do. This is my job. I do an episode every 3 times a week, and I guess they're all to make money. I mean, it is my job.
You all do the same. We're all making.
I'd like to know, is monetization on this?
I don't know what's the point.
I'll tell you this. I think a lot of people aren't covering this topic because they don't think that they're going to make money from it, because it's like literally about the worst topic you can discuss. Yeah. So if you're trying to make money, I think the good move would be to like skip this topic.
You have to cool it with the horse stuff.
I can't post this stuff on social media like TikTok.
Yeah.
Our biggest venue for getting a lot of views on social media, TikTok, can't post anything. And I've talked to like other clip channels on TikTok. They can't post anything because it immediately gets taken down. It's really just
not a moneymaker.
Not a moneymaker, yeah, it really isn't.
Wow, you're so dumb.
Except people are donating for the money suit right now.
Now we're making money.
$2.
Now
Judy for the money suit.
We were doing a joke, but now it's real. Now we're actually making money.
We're making the money suit.
And I hope
working on that.
I hope that you like Jakey Poo, what was his name? Jake Doolittle?
Jakey Poo.
I hope that Keffels, you're at home with an Excel sheet counting every member and every dollar of donations receiving this episode.
Oh, all these donos coming in. Holy shit.
Well, let's go, people.
Gift from Sam.
Fund my money suit, man.
5 from Jaggy. Kylie, throwing one out there. Wow. Jessica, we see you.
This is me as fuck, dude. And I'll never stop giving props. I'm coming to you, to a city near you.
Well, fuck.
She's scared. She's scared. All right, go on, dummy.
What happened to the Ethan that was standing up for Tony Winchester? I mean, this is how Ethan reacted to me wanting to de-escalate this conflict, because I genuinely care about the people that are involved in this.
She says, I'll try giving him a call later to see if this can be sorted instead of becoming online blood sports. Well, listen, that's kind of my business. We're in a bloody business. And y'all just defended animated CP, so let's giddy up.
He even went as far as to say that he knew he was engaging in defamation and
Yeah, what are you trying to show?
I know I look kind of good in this. Kind of funny too. Giddy up.
I think we accidentally missed the very first timestamp, which I think is just important to show because that's what she's establishing as to.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about Lolly Hill and why she says.
Okay, I'll go back to that after this one.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
encourage Vosh to sue him.
Vosh should legitimately sue Ethan for slander. Someone says, as nice as that would be, I doubt there's enough case to have a case. No, there is. The amount of slander and false accusations are more than enough for a solid lawsuit. I said, I'm begging you, please, I'll even crowdfund for you. Whoa, this is, wait, what? What do you think that you're showing evidence of exactly? Let's do it.
She thinks you're...
Pause it. This is Better Call Saul, just FYI.
Well,
it didn't get claimed.
What is this top-notch editing that she's doing here?
I don't know what point she's trying to make.
She's implying that you unironically are defaming him. Like you're saying, like she doesn't understand the sarcasm.
God,
of what
you're so
saying.
dumb. The joke is that I'm so confident I'm not defaming him.
Right.
Because, listen, with peace and love, and I don't know all the knowledge that lives in your mind. Although, based on this video so far, it's not a lot. But I will say this. I probably know more about defamation law than you. The joke was that I'm so confident that if he sued me for defamation, not only would he lose immediately, he would definitely be ordered to pay my attorney's fees because it's such a dumb lawsuit. That's the joke. You moron, you imbecile. You zygote. That's the thing, right? Like it's like a one-cell organism.
Zygote is like part of like...
What's a zygote?
A diploid cell resulting from the fusion of two haploid.
You diploid cell moron.
No, it's that's what I didn't want to speak out of turn. It's like a fertilized egg.
Because that's how inhuman. She's barely developed. She's not even a developed egg. Her mind is so mushy and empty, devoid. You know what I mean?
Got it.
Like the zygotes.
Like
the zygotes.
Right.
Golly.
Going back to ContraPoints for a moment, ContraPoints absolutely knows what she is doing and is being in.
First of all, you cannot go after the Queen ContraPoints. That's a losing battle every time.
Don't do that.
That's the fattest L you can imagine. She was on Twitter, and Natalie ContraPoints came out and dunked on her, dude. Actually, here's her tweet about it.
Yeah.
They brought up, I think Vosh was maybe the first one to bring it up, where he's like, is he doing this because I have lots of trans people? I was like, what the fuck? So Natalie, friend of the show, ContraPoints, she says, using bogus transphobia accusations to defend a cis man's public consumption of sexually explicit childlike images is unbelievably harmful and egregious. That's all I'm going to say about this. Yes, the video is coming. Ooh. I mean, listen.
Not the video about this, just to be clear.
Oh,
I saw people getting excited about that. Those are two different clauses in that tweet.
Listen, ContraPoints has spoken. And unlike Keffels, she is extremely intelligent. She comes from academia. She's like very deliberate and thorough with her research. She's a phenomenal talent. And then on the other side, you have Keffels, the bouncing dog plushie. Go on, girlie. Let's hear you out.
Intentionally malicious. By lying and saying that I'm defending someone's consumption of childlike sexual images and calling.
How are you not?
Yeah, how are you not? That's the whole conversation.
How are you not? hold on. What is it then? I'm gonna pull up something from the last episode now. She goes, oh yeah, what was the initial tweet where she goes, I'm unbelievably disappointed in Ethan. For you keep going, he's taken out of context. Motherfucker, he literally went on stream and said, I watch Lolly. Here's Lolly in my porn folder. It's Lolly. It's drawn by a Lolly artist. What the fuck? How can I take that out of context?
We've all jerked it to Lolly at some point or another.
We have not. And Kefos, maybe you have. I don't know. I don't think it's far reaching a reach to assume that you may have, based on the way that you're defending.
Some of these girls looked pretty young. Okay.
Play that whole thing, Zach, together, because it's unreal.
I have it chopped up. I don't have the full clip, but I just took it to.
We've all jerked it to Lolly at some point or another. Some of these girls looked pretty young. Okay.
Are you finding it, AB?
Yeah, my Reddit's not loading for some reason. I think I have it, but
I'll continue until then.
Calling me harmful to the trans community, she, a significantly larger creator, basically gave the signal to everyone to dismiss all of my criticisms, and in fact to escalate the harassment even further. The worst part about all of this...
Wait, so because she's a bigger community, she can't comment on this topic?
Yes.
Like, you insert yourself to the conversation, and then if somebody answers, you cry.
100% what's happening.
I don't understand.
100%.
Do you want to be, like, acknowledged, or do you want us to just ignore you? We can. We can.
I'm engaging with your arguments. You know what I mean? Like, you stepped into the arena, so let's duel. And to use the gladiator analogy, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna give you one of these too. Emperor Dingus says, "Ish, don't think so." Here is her tweet, and her and Tipster teaming up. I'm disappointed in H3 Productions. You had me on your show and called me a hero for fighting against the far-right stalking forum. Again, that's dumb. Dumb.
Just saying.
Stalking forum that made multiple people kill themselves. Now you are using out-of-context clips sourced from the same website to attack people. Do better, Ethan. Enemy UAV active. Sounds like you're defending Bosch. It sounds like you're saying the stuff he was caught looking at is not Child CP or John CP. She's quote tweeting Tipster, who said, "Genuinely disappointed seeing what H3 did to Vosh. You think after everything I'm not gonna read this. This is dumb. God, they're dumb. I didn't realize. Are they morons or are they just like bad faith, to use the most played out term ever?
Let's just keep going on the timestamps here, and I think the answer is going to become very clear by the end of this video.
All right, so we've seen this part, I guess.
So let's go back to that first timestamp, because that's where she establishes how you insinuate they're pedos, and then that's what she relates to the Tony situation.
All right, let's go ahead. Yeah, show what I said.
I think that people need to be careful about false allegations of pedophilia. And in fact, this was something that Ethan...
I saw this, but she didn't show what I said, did she?
She did, yeah. It must be the wrong timestamp. Give me 1 second.
So it's back, I guess, no?
Yeah, she's back.
Klein decided to call me a pedophile. If you want a pretty clear example of how Ethan's rhetoric has... about how terrible of a person I am based off of no substantive evidence. In 2022, when I sent this text message, I was relentlessly being called a groomer and a pedophile by conservatives due to my work advocating...
Yeah, that's fucked up, especially because they didn't have any evidence at all, and it's just straight up transphobia. But then...
But this is not anything that we did.
It has nothing to do with me. I didn't mention anything about trans people.
It's not part of the conversation at all.
If people are calling you a pedophile, which I don't know if you are or not, I just know you're defending Bosch. It's probably because you're defending Bosch, which is fact-based.
Well, this was before that.
I'm not talking about this.
Okay.
This shit's
Just making
transphobic.
sure that we're not combining the
This is horrible. I fucking despise this line that LGBTQ people are grooming children. It's vile. It's absolutely the worst thing. One of the worst, social conceits that I can think of right now.
Transgender youth. The fact that false allegations...
Especially because the real groomers is like the church. I've gone on this ad nauseum, but I've gone to this gymnasium.
At the Joker Church.
Pedophilia, in order to discredit me, came up so frequently. Journalists have actually written about it before. This situation only got worse when ContraPoints decided to call me out directly on Twitter, followed by blocking me despite me never publicly interacting.
Yeah, well, you're probably because you're dumb and
not worth talking to.
Block you if she wants.
Probably because you're dumb and annoying.
Yeah.
Which is why I block.
Probably it. Yeah.
Acting with her throughout this
Show me your block list. Let's see. Let me look through there.
controversy whatsoever. I want to choose my words carefully here and dissect how
You want to choose your words carefully? All right.
disingenuous and outright malicious ContraPoints is being here.
Maybe do you find the link you wanted me to watch?
It's at 110.
Well, I'm waiting for AB to send me the timestamp.
I just found it.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Coverage of all of this.
I hate to say it, but two people that we are somewhat friendly on the show, Tipster and Keffels, have sacrificed themselves to Lolly Hill.
Not only did Ethan imply both of us are pedophiles.
I did not see that in that clip. They sacrificed themselves to Lolly Hill. When did I call them a pedophile? That's her evidence?
Pedophiles, but any of the thousands of people who were defending Bosch were also pedophiles. It was really gross and a completely irresponsible use of his platform.
I thought it was great. I'm right, you're wrong. Look at my thumbnail. That's me. You guys are the demons.
What?
I'm the archangel bathed in light. Descending from heaven upon a cloud of healing mist. Here I am. Here you are cowering in the light. I have been sent from the heavens to spread this very controversial message. CP bad.
Wow.
All listen before me now.
God did.
CP bad. I mean, it's pretty easy to find out which side who's on, you know?
Show us.
Come on, it's Howie.
Show us child pornography.
No, Howie. Don't show it.
That's exactly against what I've been saying this whole time.
Get out of here.
I pitched it down because I thought it'd be more appropriate for the music.
More demonic.
Yeah.
I love it.
Responded to people upset over being falsely accused of being pedophiles by mocking the word pedojacketing.
Also, what the fuck
Sorry,
is
that is
pedo?
dumb.
And I'll say it, if the jacket fits.
But
cannot acquit is what you said.
Yeah.
wait, so as finding the term funny is a problem?
This is me debating Kev.
Up is because like Western civilization, it's like that's such a.
Howdy, partners. Welcome to the H3 podcast. Woo-wee! We got ourselves a whole barn of a show out here today, boys. That's right. Hi, little sister. Nice to see you. Welcome to the barn. My name's Ethan Klein. Today, thank you, Dolly. Thank you, sweetheart. Today is February the 12th.
Cheers, my horse.
Cheers. And so I come to you today to talk about a very serious topic. It's actually one of the most serious shows we've done.
Are you sure?
We spoke about Vosh. Yes, I'm sure. What makes you think otherwise?
Nothing.
We spoke on Friday about Vosh, who's a political streamer who leaked his uh-oh folder, his oh no folder. It's not associated with the uh-oh folder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you to Stamps.com for sponsoring us today. Woohoo! Wee wee! So Vosh's goon folder, I've heard people describe it as. I thought that was good. In the goon folder, there was P words of horses. But honestly, the horses was just the funniest part, and that's why I'm doing all this. The serious part was the lolly stuff.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I know. And since then, there's been a whole lot of, in my opinion, I'm going to take this off now.
Yes, I need to see your face.
Nice to see you guys. We went through a lot of trouble just for that gag, I'll tell you what. Thank you, AB, for getting the hay this morning. Well done to Sam, getting the Gumby. Everybody was,
Let me know if you need a touch-up.
the barn was a bustling this morning, but I'll tell you what, we get started early. There was a whole lot. I felt like I was being gaslit by a bunch of pedos. Like I'm losing my fucking mind all goddamn weekend. And I was just thinking about this show on Monday because I had a little bit of a loss of innocence, and I mean that. It sounds silly, but I'm being somewhat serious when I say that because I did not know that there were so many people that were like CP adjacent, lollipops. I'm calling them now. Vosh and the lollipops, Vosh and the Lollipop Guild,
stroking as hard and fast as we can.
And since then as well. I barely touched on it. We took a long time getting through it because we all were having fun with it. I mean, it was just outrageous, ridiculous. But I feel like as we moved on, we started to understand like, oh, this is actually really sick.
Right.
When we saw when we got like a higher resolution, when we actually got to see what was in his folder.
This is sick.
And so since then, there's been a ton of stuff I've seen, man, that is absolutely hair-raising. And I'll tell you this. Yeah, I didn't know there were so many people like that because not only is Vosh, as I'll continue to show today, how do I put this? He seems to have a vested interest in normalizing. And people are going to say that I'm going to explain that, but I'm going to stand behind this. He seems to have a vested interest in normalizing amorous relationships between adults and children. And I know that's an insane claim to make, but I feel like when I'm done here, there'll be no other conclusion to draw. That's what and so not only that, which was disturbing and shocking, but the amount of people that were coming to his defense, both fans of ours and some public figures like Heckles and Tipster, both came out against me.
Cheers, my horse. Love ya. No pedo.
Yeah. And Tipster was lovely enough to provide us with the new rendition, which we'll watch. We have so much to watch. I'm telling you, Dan.
2024 season Tipster, dude.
Dan was like, should we talk about the Super Bowl? I says, dude, I have so much. The Super Bowl.
We got Super Bowl. We got Bevo updates. Unbelievable.
Well, those are all. I mean, Bevo can wait. He's gonna have there's always something happening in Bevo's world.
Get the fuck out.
That is true.
The Super Bowl was cool. I mean, good. You know what I mean? They won. It was a plan. It was all. Yeah. It was all preordained,
executed perfectly.
Usher slayed. And I was one that was like, I don't know why Usher. And then he came on and I was loving it.
He's a freak. He hasn't aged. He hasn't aged.
It's bizarre.
He was great.
It was great, right?
There was a lot of Usher hate, so I was happy. I felt redeemed.
I thought the show itself was good. The audio had some serious fucking problems.
Ooh, called out.
Zach and I were talking about it this morning. We were far from the only people that noticed it. It was getting a lot of criticism. Did you notice right when he started his halftime show, his mic cut? The audio guy was slow to bring his mic up.
I'll be honest, I
missed the cue.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, we
You have one job, dude.
Too close.
I was eating ice cream or something.
What really blew me away was that performer, her, when she did that solo. She's amazing.
Yeah,
I dig her.
I didn't know her.
Dig her.
It's great. I was her.
I don't know who her is.
I was devastated.
But we love her apparently.
We love her.
We do.
We love her.
But I don't know. How did you guys have a good time? We had a party. Dude, I went crazy on the snacks yesterday. That's what it's all about, though. We had onion dip, nacho cheese dip, pizza, ice cream sandwiches, pops.
Damn, what the fuck?
Ice cream cones, cookies. It was like such a disastrous day for me.
Ian and I went a little crazy on the Jello shots. We did a little drinking game where every time they cut to Taylor Swift, we took a Jello shot.
Oh, how many did you guys end up shooting back?
We finished the whole tray.
So you lost count.
Ian, was it like 13?
13, yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's not that bad. I feel like they showed restraint.
Yeah, I agree, actually.
13?
They seemed like they wanted to show her more, but they were being good.
They're trying to be good about it, yeah. So you guys feeling okay? You hungover? You're good?
Yeah, no, I actually feel fine.
Nice.
I'm drunk.
And so anyway, the Super Bowl was fine. I mean, you know, it's the Super Bowl. Everyone goes, you have fun. I'll tell you one thing. I talked about this last year, and it's still hitting me. I think there needs to be a time, a reckoning, where these like mega rich celebrities need to start feeling embarrassed to be doing these Super Bowl ads. Because like they are getting a blank check from society to participate in like the ultimate hackery. And we saw it last year with all the crypto shit. No crypto this year, by the way.
So the year was
real quiet on the crypto front.
I think it was 2 years ago was the year where it was like every ad was a crypto ad.
I missed the commercial.
Or was that just last year?
I saw a bit of them. They just play the same ones over and over and over and over again, you know?
Did you guys see the Kanye one?
No.
He paid $7 million supposedly for his, and it was just shown in like some of the states. I think it was like Florida and a few other.
It was like a local market ad that he bought.
I sent it.
I didn't see that. I'll get claimed.
It's actually no, you won't.
You won't.
You won't. You'll see.
This is for real?
Yes.
Yep. Nice, man. This is great. Let me reset.
I hate to say it, it's kind of funny. It made me laugh.
And it's my commercial. And since we spent all the money on the commercial spot, we actually didn't spend any money on the actual commercial. But the idea is, I want you to go to easy.com, YEEZY.com, and I'm gonna write it at the bottom of the screen, and I got some shoes, and that's it.
Wait, that was fire.
That's good. That's something you would do, Ethan.
It's genius. It is. Thank you for.
I did think that was pretty good.
That was a really good ad, frankly. Not even like, you know.
That's funny.
I was thinking about that though. I wondered, are they spending more to make them or more to pay the NFL for the spot? You know what I mean?
Probably depends
more to
on
pay
the
the
ad.
NFL in most cases.
But if you have to pay something like $7 million, I don't think producing an ad would cost that much.
They do because they hire like all the famous people in the world to like be a part of their market. And then all these people go, oh, it's for the Super Bowl? Okay, I can sell out for that. And they're doing, you know, what was the one I saw?
Tom Brady was in like.
Oh yeah, Ben Affleck, J-Lo.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Tom Brady was in.
Tom Brady for Dunkin' Donuts, and it was so dumb.
No.
No. Sorry, bro.
No.
Sorry, bro.
No.
And then Matt Damon was there. It's like y'all really came together to do a Dunkin's donut commercial.
Fuck yeah.
These guys are Boston boys, dude. You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it.
You don't fucking get it, dude. I went home and I bought 50 fucking cups of coffee, dude.
Every person in that commercial. Every person in that commercial is worth at least $100 million.
Give them $100 million fucking more, dude.
We don't need to be selling Dunkins, man. Don't give me another Dunkachino.
I think that was probably my favorite commercial in the night.
Wow.
The Dunkin' Donuts.
Wait, what the fuck? Is Aiden really this? He looks like such a little boy.
Yeah. I mean, Tom Brady. How tall Tom Brady?
He's probably pretty tall.
Yeah.
6'2", 6'3". But he
tall.
They look like a different race of men. Like this is like, you know, in
Well, he is a god, so.
in Dark Souls, how like they have the whole city above the clouds.
Yeah.
What is that place
He's from
called?
Honor Londo.
Yeah,
and Aiden is definitely from Undead Bird.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly what I was trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, he's 6'4".
Oh shit, he's a monster. Almost as tall as that.
Yeah, I wish I was Tom Brady. Dude.
Tom Brady could be one of Gwen's knights for sure.
That's Sir Lancelot. He fucked the queen.
And you know, we're on topic. We're on topic of, you know, horse penises and Tom Brady. You know.
Wait, you know?
That's right.
Wait, hold on. Do you have information about his?
I mean, his dong? He's just his stature. He's just God. He's got
He's just got
he's got a horse cock.
Yeah.
educated conclusion.
Okay. He looks somehow less childlike next to Shaq, who I know is like 7'1".
That's weird.
Isn't that weird?
He's standing or something.
Yeah, that's interesting. But anyway, we love him. We love him.
Brady aura.
I go, wow, all these people, I saw like Kai Cenat, Aiden Ross, all these people as rubbing shoulders. I was like, I have never been invited to anything like that. Like, how do you work? There's some elite circle
There
that,
were so many celebrities at the game.
but also like a bunch of YouTubers and shit, you know, and streamers. And I'm like, why? What is this club? Because they're all part of some kind of club that I don't know what it is. I think, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because to them, it's all just a matter of fact. Oh, I'm going to the Super Bowl.
I think they paid for it.
I mean, it's in Vegas, right?
They may have paid. However, you can't get in there without an invite, bro. You can't. I guarantee you cannot. You're not gonna go rub shoulders with Tom Brady if they don't know who the fuck you are.
I guess not.
Aiden Ross? You think people just come up and say hi to Aiden Ross? Celebrity shit, dude.
He was like talking with Kevin Hart and a few other celebrities I saw on his story.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Did you notice that she's like covered in Feastables dust? She was like munching on these cookies, dude.
Dude, how'd you get her to do that Feastable spot? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, no, he probably paid her.
Toto's so scary.
I think her kids are probably fans. So.
Yeah, that's probably.
I know they're.
He has an easy in with any.
Yeah, that's the point.
I know they're fans of Speed.
Well, that's not cool to say. I mean, that's not like a.
I should Speed.
Like they smoke meth?
Not that I know of.
That's a horrible thing to say about them.
People asking, was Shetty there? I didn't see a Shetty sighting this time. You think he was?
He must have been.
He was at the Lakers game.
Right, yeah.
He was trying to get people to catch a glint in his eye.
Well, did any of us look? I'm gonna go look at his socials right now. He might have been there. I feel like he should have been there.
He had to be there. It wouldn't be the Super Bowl without.
Shetty.
Oh, Mom, Ducky is like.
Oh, he's chewing on his harness.
Oh, I didn't know he was chewing on his freaking harness.
Yeah, he's got a new.
Oh, you're doing that on purpose.
Yeah, because
okay.
he has a new harness today, so he's.
I mean,
like
you
what
never
I'm
know.
buying.
Honestly, I mean.
Well, anyway, let's thank our sponsor now. So that's exciting. Wednesday, we have a whole week of crazy action-packed shows.
I like that some people that just joined are like, what is Ethan wearing?
This is
I like that some.
box. It's so easy. So easy. And time is money, people. We all know that by now, you know. The other reason that's less obvious is because they're going to save you a ton of moolah, guacamole, dude. Because they have such a massive, they have over 1 million businesses. And so they have this incredible leverage to negotiate shipping prices with the big carriers. They have up to, listen to this, 89% off USPS and UPS. Rates you cannot find anywhere else. So that's fantastic. But it's honestly, Stamps.com has been a tremendous supporter. We love them. And for any shipping needs, this is the future. This is what we need to be doing right now, guys. This is it. Go to stamps.com/H3TV for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial, plus free postage and a free digital scale. There's no long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to stamps.com/H3TV. Thank you to Stamps. Please consider supporting our sponsor. I love them. All right, you guys ready? Are you guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, dude.
I like that some people that just joined are like, what is Ethan wearing?
This is a Gumby outfit. It kind of doesn't. I could take it off probably, right?
I think probably, yeah. Because now you're just
we
wearing
got the mileage out of it.
We got the mileage.
Orange blob.
It was a $30 rental, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. It was a steal.
No.
Vouch just stopped watching.
No.
Vouch just stopped watching because you took that off. He doesn't want to watch anymore. Too
He
bad.
could suspend his disbelief no longer. All right, I'm going straight into this. So, as I mentioned at the beginning, there's a new name for his community that I'm dubbing them.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
The Lollipops.
I like it.
And that's kind of the title that they've coined themselves by the tremendous amount of people that are defending his consumption of lolly horsey play. We do
We've all
not like
drifted the
this. Is
lolly
not a
at some point or
crossover
another.
that we asked for. You know. So there's been a wide and persistent effort to obfuscate what was in the folder that he leaked on accident, his goon folder. What was in that folder? He and his fans persistently tell us that there was nothing bad in that folder. And that is a convenient lie that's told by Vosh and his audience who are frankly unwilling to look closer at it, and they're just running to his defense. I'll tell you what was in that folder that was a problem. There was a girl who looked 13. That was a problem. There was a girl who looked very young who was sucking off a horse. Is that a problem? I don't like that.
Some of these girls.
It's all
okay.
It's all anime.
It's all drawn. Yeah.
Clarify again, because
It's all drawn.
yeah.
Tacoma wept.
But apparently, lolly, which is a genre of hentai that features really young girls, is apparently a topic of huge debate. And there's a lot of people that support this, which is absolutely mad. The reason for that, which we talked through on Friday, which Love pointed out, is that the consumption of this type of content normalizes and comforts people who would otherwise not even think about such things, or people who are more likely to act on their impulses or to go and buy actual CP to satisfy their sick desires. And so what was in that? That's basically it. You know, it was those two things. But part of the problem too for me, guys, is that this to be sorted folder, he also leaked in 2017, I believe, or 19, a couple years ago.
Oh.
And someone asked him on stream, I have all this, but I'm just giving you quick notes now. They said, what's in the folder? He said 98% porn. So I ask you this. We saw the very tip of the iceberg of that folder. That folder's been in use for years. What else is in that folder? What are the chances? What are the chances that just on the top there was like several deeply, deeply disturbing images? So what is the chances that down below the years and years of saved images doesn't have worse?
I think the worst stuff is in the taxes folder.
I've heard that theory actually.
You have?
I did, yeah.
I thought it was original. I think the taxes is like a cover-up for like the worst.
That's so again, this is pure speculation, but I did see someone saying like, I don't know how nobody pointed this out, but like this is super common for people that consume this type of content that have it in a folder like taxes or something. Although that doesn't, because like if he is trying to hide it, he wouldn't put it there. Yeah, he wouldn't put it there.
Well,
it's not a great hiding spot.
Unless there's subfolders in there.
Yeah.
So it has like the years of taxes, and then you go within there, and then like there's subfolder within subfolder, and that's the really fucked
If
up
anything,
shit.
it's just a protocol to be like, I need to be extra careful with this stuff.
Yeah. We have at some point in our lives been going fucking crazy on some hentai site.
No, we have.
No, we haven't.
We have
Well, okay, so
not all.
hold on. So far, that's fine. Hentai is perfectly fine.
Sure.
Go on, Vosh.
Some of these girls look pretty young. Okay.
Okay, so well, there was. That's
We've
part
all
of this.
drifted the lolly at some point or another.
Yeah, there it is. That part I disagree.
No, we haven't.
That part I
No, we
disagree.
haven't.
We have not. We have not.
That's a singular experience, I think.
I heard the term for the first time on Friday. I've never heard that term.
Right.
I had no idea what it
It's
was.
all new to me.
Dude, yeah, I don't know. Like, I didn't grow up amongst anime and all this kinds of stuff. So I have no idea that this was I didn't start watching anime until I was an adult. When we were like in Israel, I think the first anime. And so this is all kind of a new world. This here, by the way, is Drake and Vosh. What are we trying to say with this, Cam? Created by Dan Schneider.
This is just a pun I had in my head all weekend. So.
Loliadon? Hold on, hold the phone now. This is a strange coming of age tale.
That's a still from Drake's court appearance, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, you didn't have to do him like that.
That's great.
You know, they rebooted iCarly, and now they can reboot Drake and Josh.
Now I want to make a few things clear. If you watch hentai, if you watch furry, if you do all that, I'm not here to kink shame anybody. But what I am here to talk about is explicitly disturbing content that is not good in any facet of the world to exist in.
Right.
Now, Vosh made a 2-hour-long response video to our Friday's episode with incredible takes such as this is a Dan conspiracy, that Ethan's only doing this because I'm anti-Israel.
Can we talk about the Dan conspiracy aspect of this a little bit?
I have a whole section on.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We're only in the clip.
I mean, I don't even know how to get. There's so much, bro. There's so much.
All right.
I should actually make a focus to work through this.
Let's just get right into it then.
So in his video, he had these incredible takes, but I want to tell you all, Vosh and his supporters will tell you the following things. It's out of context. All the clips of him, it wasn't. We looked at the context.
We looked at it and understood it.
They will tell you that what was in the folder was not lolly. It was lolly, by Vosh's own admission, which I will show you. That it's all been debunked or explained a million times, they'll say. It has not. It has not. You will hear the same tired reasoning for every clip. This is the context that they continue to tell us is cut out, because it's the same justification every time he brings it up. He says other industries are bad, like cobalt mining or chocolate, but we aren't morally consistent. Saying that he's not saying he's pro-CP, he's saying he's anti-capitalism or consumer capitalism. And so this is the point that we've grappled with in great detail already and explained why that's obscene and wrong.
Right.
And yet they'll continue to tell us that it's been debunked or that it's old, uncovered. This defense, by the way, may have been believable up until we found that he is actually consuming lolly stuff.
Yeah, I feel like the context about how everything happened.
It's all changed.
Yeah. So he leaked this folder, which was super silly to begin with.
The horse shit is what caught me.
It was funny at first, and then the more you look at it, it starts to get a little disturbing, and then you realize all of his background. And that's basically the rabbit hole we went down.
Absolutely, and you know, he accuses me continually in his video of doing a bad faith character assassination attempt. I have no reason to assassinate this man's character. I thought the horse porn was funny. And bro, you need to at least find God on that one, because that shit is objectively ridiculous and funny. You know, what?
I mean, having a to-sword folder is funny.
It's all good.
Like, that's where we all started. Yeah. It started from this is just being really funny.
There was so much to say about it. And so as we reacted to it live, it became more and more apparent that this is more disturbing. There's other disturbing parts of this. So, and again, I'm telling you, the other thing that Vosh and his fans will try to tell you, that I'm trying to pretend like he's been hiding this, that I'm acting like it's some big dark secret that he's hiding. And so in his mind, he's saying that because my people know that I'm a pervert, therefore you shouldn't be outraged by it. Now, not everybody in the world you might be. I didn't know you were a pervert on this level. And so what does it matter if it was hidden or out in the open? You know what I mean? It's still fucking disturbing. And by the way, that's also not true because the lolly shit was not out in the open. That was a new wrinkle in the fabric of this story.
But also there's different levels of knowing somebody on the internet. I've seen his clips from time to time on a certain subject, especially lately with so much going on in the world. Sometimes a clip of his will come up and we'll watch it. That doesn't mean that I know anything about Vosh or his history or his Discord chats with his fans. You know, this is a whole different level of like knowing you and following you. It's
a literal iceberg.
Flips.
It's just like, exactly.
So,
and another,
I don't know that you're into horses, you know?
I didn't know that about him.
That was news.
Yeah. And by the way,
and that's fine.
There's a lot of people being like, you know what? Consuming horse porn is people make this argument that it's ethically okay. You know what? I'm not going to even argue with you guys.
Right.
I'll let you can have your horse porn, but I'm allowed to think that it's fucking weird and to judge you for watching that shit. Like, I'm sorry. I'm judging you, you know? That's it. Keemstar even said about us that we were more charitable with context than anyone he's ever seen on the internet. Now, of course, it's worth mentioning that Keemstar hates Vosh. And of course, as he does with nearly everybody on the internet.
And Keemstar, you can get the fuck out of my chat. Literally suck a fucking dick.
However, and this... Okay, Tipster. Well, hold on now, Tipster. Our allegiances are all twisted.
Yeah.
Tipster has turned our world upside down, man. Fucking hell.
Well, Keem, I guess, had a situation where someone drew his daughter, and so this is personal to him. So
I did not know that.
Yeah.
So what Keem said, and I didn't know
I didn't know that.
Somebody, an artist that I guess Vosh is friends with, drew CP of Keem's daughter.
Disgusting.
That's what he said. Now, Keemstar is not a reliable reporter. We would need a third party, but that's what he said. And that Vosh is, I guess, just like openly friends with this person, who's a known lolly artist.
Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch the video now because I saw it right before we went live, but I wasn't sure if he said Vosh's friend or Tipster's friend. But it may have been Tipster.
Okay,
I'll
good.
confirm.
Good. So here's the I'm not pretending that it's a big dark secret. I didn't fucking know about this. And even if I was saying it was a big dark secret, what does it matter, bro? You know, it doesn't change what it is. So you can stop with that one. The other thing he keeps saying is that we were friends and that I backstabbed him or something, which is entirely absurd. I've literally talked to him twice in Twitter DM. Twice. Briefly. So this whole thing that I should be running defense for him, having CP, can I call it CP? Is that justified or is that unjustified?
I think you should probably make the distinction.
Lolly.
Too.
Yeah,
drawn CP?
CP does have
the
a
drawing
direct child
element makes
victim,
it very
so
different
it's
than
on
if it
another
wasn't
level.
drawing.
True. So should I call it drawn CP or just a lolly?
Probably call it.
Drawn CP, I think is fair.
I mean, it seems accurate.
Because I don't want to put anything on him that's not correct. It's not totally accurate. You know.
Okay, I like it. Castle.
Okay, so just to clarify, there was an artist that drew some lolly that supposedly Chris from Mr. Beast's crew shared. That same artist drew Keem's daughter.
Oh, it's got nothing to do with Vosh or Tips or anything?
So it was all...
I heard him say that they were friends.
Yeah, no, he kind of links it all
Okay,
together.
whatever. We're talking the Keemstar vortex.
Yeah,
I don't care about any of that shit.
Yeah.
So, listen, apologies to everyone we mentioned in that. I don't know nothing about any of that shit.
Right.
That's a Keemstar thing. Yeah. Other than that, somebody drew his daughter. Additionally, you know, you will hear these arguments for two reasons from his fans and his defenders. The only two reasons that I can see. One, they've been misled by Vosh, and they don't grasp the entirety of the depravity of what he's into. Or, and I'm sorry to say this, two, they also watch what he watches. Like, I'm sorry, but if you're out here defending this shit, you need to really check your fucking self, because you do not want to die on Lolly Hill.
Including milk porn.
We lost a lot of good men out on Lolly Hill. It was a bloodbath that day. We do not want to lose any more. Guys, don't throw your life away. Don't die on Lolly Hill. There are other places to choose your battle.
Yeah.
Reports say that the average private going out on Lolly Hill only survives for 22 minutes. Jesus. The stats in Vietnam. It's not right. And I hate to say it, but two people that we are somewhat friendly on the show, Tipster and Keffels, have sacrificed themselves to Lolly Hill, which we'll get into. Do not lose faith, my friends. What you are hearing is merely the death rattle of a community on life support. Continual posts on our subreddit from supposed fans and defenders of Vosh, of which, again, there are many, which is what prompted me to even get so passionate about all this. What you are hearing is the death rattle of a community on life support. There is no longer shade for Vosh and his supporters to hide under. No. Today, the truth will be laid bare to bathe in the light of truth and justice. Let us flood this dark corner of the internet with a blinding light. Let the rats and cockroaches scurry. And again, not to say anything about rats and cockroaches in terms of like, oh, that. I'm just saying they live in the sewer. That's what they live in the sewer. That's
Rats will dance for money.
I wrote that this morning. I thought it sounded badass.
I was gonna say, amen.
It's a little too serious. I was like, let's fucking just get super ridiculous with this.
General Klein.
I thought it would be a little funny, but it didn't really strike any. It didn't. Thought he'd be more like, and today, soldiers, we will fight on Lolly Hill. We will fight on the breaks of the coastline of Lolly Coast. Everything's Lolly. We have fans proclaiming on our subreddit they are canceling their membership. Ooh. That's right. This is a post of a post. This is uncomfortable, but I don't think we should reward Ethan's recent behavior with memberships or subscriptions. Here's why. I don't actually have a link to that one, but I posted it in my stories. But they're saying because I'm misrepresenting and lying and all this stuff, they're leaving because I don't stand with drawn CP.
Shame.
And so let's say this, you know, let's put a little twist on this, eh?
Get the fuck out.
Let's get those members up. You know what I mean? Let's get those members up today. Do you know what I'm saying, people? Like, cry and maul because we say yes to adult pornography. We say yes to consenting adult pornography. We love it, in fact.
Get the fuck out.
In moderation, I think. But ultimately, do whatever you need to do. So we say we subscribe, we become members in opposition to this horrible movement.
Charlie just donated 50 memberships.
Ooh.
Charlie?
Shout out Charlie.
Charlie. Somebody got the chocolate factory. Hey. Actually, there's been lots of generous donations we should acknowledge.
I already need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah, I want to say and I want to acknowledge all those people because I think when they watch it and they see that, like, dude, and I'll tell you this, Vosh and friends, I am making money right now And I hope that bothers you. I'm going to make a ton of money right now, bro. And you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm doing it. I'm saying this now specifically because it's funny and because I know it bothers you. You know, he says that I did the first show for financial reasons because it got a ton of views and it was drama. First, I'll say this. It had typical views, Vosh.
Yeah.
40,000.
Not a huge draw.
Here's the thing. 40,000 viewers. And I, you know, I'm kind of a big deal, dude. And I don't know how to put this in a
All right.
You know what I mean?
Back
like,
up.
you know, like I just saying, you know, 40,000, it's a lot. It is a lot, you know. Yeah. But it's not that. It's typical for us because
it's Friday. There's a lot.
It's Friday, baby. We have a great show, you know.
Wait, today's Friday?
It was Friday.
Oh, dude, it fucked me up for a sec.
So, Vosh and friends, let it be known that not only am I coming at you, I am coming at you in a suit of cash. And I am saying there is business, there's industry in exposing this disgusting vertical of drawn CP.
We are coming, and we are coming in waves.
This is literally me right now. Kobe person money suit. This is me, Vosh and friends. This is me coming to expose you. Grab $1, why don't you? I hope you understand what I mean. And it's not the money itself, it's the idea that this is me and this is you. Me, you.
Money. No money. No money. No money.
That's it. That's me right now.
Yeah.
I am literally plated in gold, my friends. Kevin. Wait, these are old ones. I gotta go down.
Just to clarify real quick. So yeah, he was saying that Tipster defended that artist when he was canceled at a later point. The artist that worked with Chris from Mr. Beast.
Got it.
Wait, what is this thing about Chris and Mr. Beast? Because that's a wild claim to put out there. Yeah, I don't want to.
Yes, well, Keemstar put out a video right before, and it's we went live, and basically he said that Chris from Mr. Beast shared a post from this artist. The artist was canceled at a later time for doing some shady stuff, and he said that Tipster defended that artist.
Okay, so I'll say this. I like Chris. She's a great person. I've spoken with her, and I really like her. I've met her a few times. So I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I haven't looked into it, but it sounds like, based on what you said, that it was this expose happened after.
That's my understanding, yes.
So,
yeah.
So I'm not saying anything about that. That's a Keemstar thing. And I don't know nothing about nobody when it comes to that, okay? Thank you, Francesco Dalla Valla, for 50 gifted members. Thank you, Betty Swalsack. Swalsack? Dude, you got a fat sack, Betty. Hello, HG fam. I finally signed up the fuck up for members. A couple episodes ago, someone mentioned birria. I highly recommend you try it. I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's taco. Oh, yeah, I brought that. I didn't know what it was.
Wait, what? It's a taco?
It's like you dip the taco in the sauce.
It's like a French
I know
dip
that.
taco.
Yeah, I know that. It's a little messy.
Oh,
it's good,
in a good
though.
way.
Bella Simmons, go off Queen Ethan, Queen Ela, and the Prince, the Royal Court. Thank you, Bella Simmons. Bella Simmons, again, dude, you're rich. Like, what's your story? She's one of our great benefactors. Ratchets and cockroaches are better than Vosh, Bella says. They contribute to their environment, are an important part of their ecosystems. Okay, Bella.
That is so true.
We love the rats and the cockroaches. Edward, thank you so much for the gifted. Alex Franco, thank you so much. Remember, I was on Reddit once, said lolly bad, pause for clap. Thought it was an easy win, easy likes. I was so wrong. I learned never to argue with the anime community about lollies. It is the minority opinion, according to Alex Franco. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but what I'll say is that there's a ton of people that I didn't know fucking existed. Thank you, Chrissy Sherlock, for the gifted. We love you guys.
The lolly at some point or another.
I'm gonna have to check back in, but thank you, Solaris, for the gifted. Thank you, Peanut Butter and Fika Sandwich. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I gotta go on. I gotta move on now.
Thank you, everybody.
But thank you for your support, and I will be showing up in a money suit to court.
Stroking as hard and fast as we can.
All right, settle down. We'll get to that. So here we go. These are all the stories and tweets from the weekend. So Friday, I ended the show. We all thought it was a good time. And then I started seeing people on our subreddit and then people like actual creators defending Vosh. And I start losing my fucking mind. And I've been on my stories quite a bit this weekend, just like, you know, I'm just in disbelief. So here's Tipster, big tip, friend of the show, was even featured in our live. Cheers, my dude. Love you, no homo. Now updated to.
Now updated to.
Updated.
Cheers, my horse. Love ya, no pedo.
How'd we get that? Find out. Tipster said, genuinely disappointed seeing what H3H3 Productions did to Vosh earlier tonight. You think after everything Hassan's community, as well as others in the past, have done to misrepresent Ethan, he wouldn't be so quick to do the same to others. Yet here we are. Here's the difference, Tipster, and other people that are echoing this. I don't justify. First of all, okay, you know what? I don't justify the shit that I did. I am happy. I'm not happy, but like I engage with the stuff that I've done in the past openly and honestly and as frequently as I need to, because I'm aware that stuff I've said and done are extremely offensive and mean. And these are things that I'm reckoning with, and have served to help me mature as a person. So this concept, and again, I see this echoing. He helped you. Therefore, you need to cover for him enjoying drawn CP. Like, I'm sorry, in what fucking world does that make any sense? You know? Also, he didn't defend me because he likes me. He probably did it because he thought I was right. Yet here we are. He even used the same out-of-context clips art writers have been used to defame Vosh this time and time again. I see this and I say, bro, he must not have watched it and just is going to the go-to out of context, because we made a huge emphasis on putting everything in context and watching it in the full entirety of the clip. And so the fact that he's out here saying we took stuff out of context is just like a self-report that he's just on autopilot here.
Right. I mean, obviously what he did is still bad.
Like, how many times have all these people had to already do this?
This is routine for them.
Yeah.
And they say the same thing every time. And I want to cut through all that bullshit. It's just not. Here, the go-to arguments that I mentioned, you're going to hear it everywhere you go. It's out of context. It wasn't lolly. It's been debunked. All wrong, by the way. He said, oh, and another thing I'll see, he uses the same out-of-context clips alt-writers use. So, if Nazis are alt-writers like popsicles, am I not supposed to enjoy ice cream anymore? Like, just because they said it doesn't mean it's wrong, dude. Like, it might surprise you to know, but there are alt-writers that also don't like pedophiles. And, like, I feel there's a pretty big Venn diagram. There's some that like them. Not defending all alt-writers.
Say, the people criticizing Vaush from the alt-right are probably criticizing him for being a hypocrite, not for stuff, because they all like that shit too.
Yeah, no,
all of them?
I mean, not, I guess not.
Well, let me say this. There's got to be a big Venn diagram of all different groups of people. Criminals, Nazis, libs, you know, and every other social group you can think of. And there's a big, fat, juicy circle in the middle that says hates pedophiles. So I'm sorry that alt-writers have also said this about him, but they were probably right. You know?
No pedo.
We all fucking like McDonald's, bro. OJ Simpson's eat at McDonald's doesn't mean I'm gonna skip getting some goddamn quarter pounder with cheese. It's not happening.
You know what I mean?
I do, man. I'm with you, bro. Whatever this was intended to be, there's one thing for sure, he continues. This was not the move. And it was an extremely bad faith misrepresentation of Bosch. Another thing they say, bad faith. I don't think they know what that means.
I don't either. I don't understand it.
So anyway, Tipster, we tipped the
Cheers, my horse. Love ya. No pedo.
give me the horse thing.
I have this if you'd like.
Tipster, bad tipster. Bad tipster.
You guys hear that sound? Like,
you hear that?
It's so satisfying.
Bad tipster. Get in line.
Kind of do it closer to the mic. Like, don't hit the mic, but maybe a little closer.
I can hit the mic, probably. Is that good?
You gotta hear it in the air.
It's gotta get the air.
Just the air, not the actual. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Bad. So that's Big Tip, who's now Little Tip.
That really fucking sucks, dude.
I know. What the fuck was he thinking, man?
Fucking, that breaks my heart, Tip.
Like, what are you doing? Again, he's dying on Lolly Hill.
That's the one hill you can't die on, brother.
that's the wrong hill, brother.
Can't fall in love with the sound bites. I mean, with the origins. You just gotta enjoy the sound bites.
Yeah.
I am grateful though. We are about to enter a new phase, a new generation of tipster sound drops because we've enjoyed the Cheers, My Dude, Love You, No Homo for close to a year or more. But at this point, we can say it's become passé. But now, thanks to him, we've breathed new life like a phoenix, like a lolly-loving phoenix. Go ahead.
Honestly,
Cheers,
it's
my
a
horse.
gift.
Love ya. No pedo.
It is a gift. So
I love it.
I started responding to him in my stories.
May I also add that when people bring up your old clips, you know, in an attempt to cancel you or whatever, you're not like, you'll address it and you also say like, yeah, that was wrong. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have done that. I grew. I don't do that anymore. Like, that's not what I'm seeing.
Every time, it's another effort to defend, justify, explain, and double down. This man has had a billion opportunities to step back from this. And I'm telling you, the stuff I'm going to show you today will leave no doubt. Big Tip continued. I was posting these just random comments. Like I opened my YouTube Studio app, and on the app homepage, it shows you recent comments. So this was 2 of my most recent comments out of 3. And I was like, what the fuck? The first one, later, H3, it was a fun few years. Not like Ethan has a mountain of apologies for offensive statements. Not about fucking drawn CP, man. Let's keep things in context here. But again, there's a difference, okay? I'm not trying to justify. But this man said, nope, Ethan's come out against Lolly. I'm out.
Edo.
Everything has been great up until now. He's crossed the line. This is another one. I said found the lolly with the camera emoji. This one is the top's cut off. I have all of these coming up later. But anyway, I'll read it later. But he says, do you think he's handling the pushback well? Yes.
Yeah.
I thought I was handling it really well. You know what I mean? Yes, tipster. Thank you. Are you armed? Are you ready to fight on Lolly Hill? Do you have your armor? Do you have your training? Are you in shape? Do you have your Hello Kitty M4 or whatever, AR-14? I don't know. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
There's a reason why my viewership is shit.
It might, well, it may or may not be related. I said in response to this, I said our clear position is that they don't belong in the same category. I am right and you are wrong. Good day, sir.
At least I've seen what a vagina looks like.
Listen, I've never been on this side of an argument where I'm so clearly right, and it's not even debatable. Like it's actually quite amazing to me to be in this position, to just come out here with no humility in a money suit and say I'm fucking right and you are wrong.
Wrong, brother.
And any further conversation about it only impugns you further.
You are wrong.
So thank you. So that's Big Tip out here.
We still have the sound bites though.
Right.
Yeah.
Cheers, my horse. Love ya. No pedo.
Oh yeah. So this is what I put on my stories. He wrote this, which I already read, and I commented, "Cheers, my horse. Love ya. No pedo." And of course, and I don't want to take credit. That was Cam's. He wrote that in chat, and I thought it was great.
I'm glad it has a life beyond the chat now.
So well done, Cam, and I mean, wow. So cheers, my horse. Love you. No pedo is the new one. Thank you, Tipster, for doing that. When I heard that, I was like, no way. He just no way.
Yeah. Fucking clean, dude. Man.
So clean.
Dude, say what you will about Tip, but he is a broadcast expert. He sounds so clean, man.
Yeah.
I love it. Perfect, beautiful voice. What? Go ahead, Zach.
Cheers, my horse. Love ya. No pedo.
Stunning. Gorgeous.
It is stunning.
Tipster continues. We can all agree it was not a great analogy to use to make an argument against child slave labor. Even Vosh now believes it was a bad analogy to use. But it was just an analogy and not an actual argument in defense of, this is an acronym I learned, apparently it's CSAM. It's like, you know, CP content. It's an acronym for something, I don't know
I think
what.
it stands for Child Sexual Assault Material.
Abuse material.
Oh,
Okay.
abuse. Okay.
Yeah. That's an acronym that I've been lucky not to know up until this point in my life.
Yeah.
But again, my innocence is broken. It's one, he continues, it's one the far right has repeatedly used out of context to falsely accuse Vosh of being a P-word. And now H3's production is using the same rhetoric against him. I will happily dab up with the Nazis on this in the meme to say, this shit is gross. We're going to dab up, Dan.
Again, they don't think it's gross. They just think he's a hypocrite.
So we're not dabbing.
I wouldn't dab up any Nazis. I'd avoid that.
Dissing the Nazis all the time.
Well, the conclusion's the same, that he's wrong. So we could dab up, he's wrong. But then it's like, you think he's a hypocrite too? I'll be like, oh, no. We're not undab. Can I undab a dab?
So
that's a philosophical question for Vosh to tackle. He's a deep thinker. Yeah,
my problem, if I may talk to Big Tip for a second.
Go ahead.
Is that, like, the analogy was terrible, and we were all talking about it. And okay, maybe Vosh also said that at some point, but there's just like an amounting and endless times that he talks about it.
I was getting overwhelmed putting this episode together. There was so much.
And then there's the Two Sword folder, the gorgeous folder, and so it's everything together is painting a really weird picture of a really weird guy. And that's why we're talking about it.
Yeah.
That is why we're talking about it.
And also, some of the clips when he explains the context is also fucking weird.
Right.
Like, we watch those clips.
It doesn't help. The context does not help.
So, like, you guys think we, like, didn't understand. No, we understood clearly. And we have a problem with what we're seeing.
Yes, I know it's hard to believe. I know that Nazis said this about him, and so that you know, we don't like Nazis.
And I get it is from the left. We should be friends.
No, I don't fucking care about any of that. I don't want leftists who are into cartoon CP. I want them to stay with the Nazis, where they belong. We do not want them. The left, we scoot you over.
No pedo.
No pedos, please. Very disappointing, Tip continues, considering how well he's done recently at making good faith arguments. I expected better from Ethan. Oh, I was doing so good. Shut the fuck up. Dumbass. Oh, he was doing so good until he said something I personally disagree with it. Buckle up, Buttercup. Is that the thing?
Bucko.
Buckle up, Buttercup? Buckle up, Buttercup. Is that what the saying? Did I get it right? I've never heard that.
Dipshit. He just made it. Made up.
What? I've heard that before.
Giddy up, lollipop.
Giddy up.
Well, let's see. Maybe.
You know, like maybe Tipster. Maybe Tipster, you're wrong.
Buckle up, Buttercup. Came right up.
That's it. Buckle up, Buttercup. Because I'm a real cowboy, boy. Hey, get in line. Get in line now. Woo. Come on. Let me see that big old cock.
There's a Buckle Up Buttercup TV.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Dipshit.
Yeah, Tipster, maybe you can consider that I've been doing so well recently, making good faith arguments. Perhaps that has continued. Maybe it's continued. Maybe the pattern is unbroken. He was responding to someone who said, "You're actually beyond stupid. Why is CP bad? Because it harms all children. Why do we excuse?" They go on, but it's similar to what we've already said. Tipster now continues. He's mad. I gave the most lighthearted criticism, and his response was to insinuate to his audience that I'm a pedo. First of all, there was nothing lighthearted about fucking defending this insanity, okay? There's nothing lighthearted about saying I'm lying and doing bad faith, out of clip, out of context, character assassination. Right. So I don't know what world you're living in, but in my world, this is it.
Man, I'd be singing, coping, and seething in the shower too if I couldn't find my tip either. I found my tip just fine when I was giving it to your fucking mom.
Oh,
dude, don't get so defensive, bro.
Dipshit.
This is important that we stay open-minded and just talk about this stuff.
Literally suck a fucking dick.
All right, chill, bro. Chill.
Dipshit.
All right. But anyway, I don't remember insinuating that he's a pedo. Well, okay. This is something that comes up a lot, and I think it's worth discussing. If saying, I was like, what? Okay, if I go, dude, why are you defending animated CP? That's weird. Is that insinuating that he's a pedo?
I think that's what they're talking about, yeah. Because you are saying, like, one, people are either defending Vosh because they've been buying this defense crap for so long, they've been groomed to answer this. Or number two is that they also enjoy this content.
So if I'm insinuating anything, then it's based on the evidence at hand and based on a good faith analysis of the facts as I see them. Am I insinuating that you're a pedo? I don't see myself as doing that directly. Am I saying it's odd that you would choose to stick your neck out on Lolly Hill for this shit? It is odd, yes. It's very odd. Is it FBI raiding your house and checking your hard drive odd? That's up to them. I'm not a part of the FBI.
FBI, open up! Does Tipster have a folder? I'm curious.
Well, I don't know, but he seems pretty sympathetic to the concept.
Dipshit.
A folder of...
He keeps going. Ethan Klein, everyone who disagrees with me is a pedophile. Everyone else, no. Okay, no, Tipster. That's not what I said. Although maybe I did kind of say that in a sense. No, I carved out more space. I said either you've been misled or you enjoy what he enjoys. And then everyone else who falls into category 2, they should be nervous. They should be nervous. Because we out here. And I've sent AV to get bales of hay this morning.
We will make
You
fun
think I'm fucking around.
We will
We're
make
not,
fun of you.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah.
We're taking this very serious.
Yeah. I love me some horses, but I tell you what, man. Love me some big old fucking juicy horse cock. Slap it on the desk like. Sorry. I get into character sometimes. I just imagine what Vosh thinks on the forum. This was unrelated because I was talking on Friday about how I found Hot Jesus pic. And so they were back on my feed because I was so frustrated I couldn't find it. So I started posting them. What do you guys think about Hot Jesus, by the way? He's like stunning, isn't he?
Oh my God, gorgeous.
He is like gorgeous.
Glowing.
His hair, everything, just stunning.
Wait, what do the Jesus pictures have to do with what he...
Yeah, what is
They're not related. They're not related.
Oh.
I don't know.
Just a treat.
He included it to say something. Or I did. Okay, there was one I included here that said like Jesus when he sees that I'm not into CP or something. When I'm not defending CP. So
Come on right now in the name of Jesus. Come on right now in the name of Jesus.
he says, okay, we are beyond bad faith at this point. Now he's just outright lying about Vosh's position. Okay, man, I don't know what to say.
Yikes. That one is just being funny.
Here's what I said. I found Hot Jesus. God, he's stunning, isn't he?
Oh my. This is your goon folder, huh?
Absolutely. Yeah, we are not the same. You jerk off the animated CP, I jerk off the Hot Jesus. We are not the same.
At least he's of age, you know?
Oh, that man is well within age. That man's like in his 30s, I would say, early 30s. Late
that.
20s.
I say late 30s, but looks good for his age.
Late 30s?
He was 33 when he died.
Oh, they know his age?
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's why I said up.
So this must have been right.
In his early 30s.
This must have been right there.
That's what I'm saying.
33.
This is
day before
48
tragedy.
hours.
God, he's
Yeah.
hot. God, he's hot as shit, though.
That's so sad.
Oh, I'm so sad that Jesus had to die. It's his choice. He didn't have to. He chose to do that. He's God.
Sacrifice. What makes you powerful?
Whatever. I don't even get on that. But here's more hot Jesus. I love it. And then I said, Jesus, when he finds out I don't put Cobalt in the same category as CP. He's happy about it.
Yeah.
How is that bad faith? I don't get it.
It's actually kind of accurate.
He's glowing.
Yeah, it's just also funny.
It's funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, is it perfectly accurate? I mean, no, but words aren't precise. I mean, what really is accurate at the end of the day? You have theories of math of, converging lines that never touch. What is accurate? Okay. Is it funny and close enough? Yes.
Yes, sir.
I continue. I saw this meme, and this was fucking phenomenal. Like, I heard this conversation in my head. I've got enough to worry about with the feds up my ass. And now I gotta hear from George that you got some fucking Japanese kiddie porn saved on your fucking computer. Tone, it was just a drawing. Shut up! Tone, she's actually 900 years old in the story. Shut up! How good is that? That is good.
That's good.
That is good. Here comes this one. Teffels enters the fray. She got the smoke grenade on Lolly Hill and is answering the call.
Oh no!
But little does she know, it's a death trap. Lolly Hill is a death trap, my friends. There is no victory to be had, only death and defeat. You will not win on Lolly Hill. Capitals, what did you have to say? It shouldn't be acceptable for people who are supposedly leftist or progressive to pedo jacket trans people. First of all,
whoa,
I didn't say anything about trans people, and the fact that you even brought that up in this conversation is really fucked. Like, why are you? I feel like she's using her trans identity to run defense for a very valid criticism. I didn't say shit about trans people, and I would never. That's a position that I loathe.
How did trans people even get into the mix?
From this.
It was never,
we never mentioned it. It's absolutely.
It was never discussed at all.
You want to talk about bad faith arguments? I mean, give me, you know what I mean? Give me a break. It shouldn't be acceptable for people who are. And what is the shit pedo jacketing? These people have the funniest, silliest, dumbest phrases for serious ass shit.
Another word I've never heard.
I didn't put what's the jacket? Pedo jacket? We are already the target of that by the right. Incredibly disappointing to see from people who should know better. And again, it's this whole thing like, yo, we're leftists, so can you please not talk about my infatuation with cartoon CP? No, bitch.
Jacket off.
Lolly Hill. We got satellite imagery, man. I don't care. If you're left, right, center, goon, griper, or, I don't know, Big Tip, who before this was a holy character. he was truly, what's Big Tip's background?
What's his group? You were naming all the groups. Like, Big Tip is just kind of a force unto himself, isn't he?
He was truly a saint, a patron saint of the podcast. Yeah. So again, Tipster reposted this, and again, I mean, dude, talk about bad faith. Give me a break. You want to really have this conversation? Moron. She continues, I'm disappointed in H3H Productions. You had me on your show and called me a hero for fighting against a far-right stalker forum that made multiple people kill themselves. Now you are using out-of-context clips sourced from the same website to attack people. Do better, Ethan.
No.
I didn't call you a hero for defending Vosh. I said I thought what you did was heroic going up against Kiwi Farms. Does that exclude you from criticism for the rest of my life? Of course not. Don't be dense. Moron. The only thing you're showing is what a fucking moron you are. Again, these people are obsessed with phrases like bad faith. These are bad faith arguments. They're not even logically consistent. It's just a fallacy to think that I owe you my lifelong allegiance because you called into the show once and I complimented you. Give me a fucking break, dummy.
I feel like they haven't even watched because
that's the other thing.
Saying you are using out of context clips sourced from the same website to attack people.
It's just they're on autopilot.
Did not happen.
They're in the Vosh.
Did not happen.
It didn't happen. Again, I've said this so many times now, but we went through efforts to show the full context, which makes me think that her and Tibbs are both just they're on autopilot, which is sad and pathetic. Especially because I've had such a good run of being good faith. Tip. Let's see. I responded to them. I said, who the fuck are these people writing, pun intended, for pornographic drawings of a horse fucking a child? Am I losing my goddamn mind? And I just showed them, the tweets I already showed you guys. Tipster responding. He says, yes, H3 Productions, you are losing your mind. You're being extremely bad faith. Can you stop saying that? Like, you genuinely don't know what that means.
I don't want to hear it anymore.
Bad faith is when you present an argument that you yourself don't believe to be true. That's how I engaging in with bad intentions, with untruthful, unpure intentions. And I gotta tell you, he says, now everyone is calling you out for it. I don't know what forums you're on, buddy. But if you're in a community where everybody's calling me out, then I have to say I'm suspicious of you. I'm even more suspicious of you. You know what I mean? Because I don't think that's what's happening, buddy. But if you want to tell me the names of all the peoples, I'd be happy to pass them off to the FBI if they reach out. Here's the name of all the people who have been calling me out. You may want to investigate. He says, we expected better from you. Well, you shouldn't. Well, that was your first mistake, first of all. Just, you know what I mean? That's a message to anybody, friend and foe alike. Don't expect better from me in any situation. Yada, yada, yada. Keffel says, I literally have Ethan's phone number. He gave it to me. I'll try to call him later. Do not fucking call me. I don't remember giving you my phone number. I don't remember talking to you on the phone, but do not fucking call me, please. I will definitely am not interested in talking on the phone or answering a call from an unknown number, frankly. You're like 2 steps away from getting me on the phone. 2 great